That's how we start off the stream, baby. Let's go. Come on. I forgot to do a shoey at the end of the last game. So I just figured I might as well start off this game with the shoey, right? We're live. We're ready. We're feeling good. We just finished watching over on the Discord the ass whooping the Jill Roos put on the Lionesses. They didn't put up 100 though. So like, that kind of messed things up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that was very shoey tasting, by the way. I haven't worn those shoes in like years. I don't know why it tasted like a shoe, like my foot so much, but it did. But what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. How's everybody doing? All right, let me sit my happy ass back down real quick. Appreciate you all for tuning in, joining us. We got PENRITH Panthers and the Cronulla-Sutherland Sharks. Game 4, final game of Rugby League Las Vegas. We're hoping it's going to be a good one. The last 3 games have all been pretty much blowouts, but we think this one's going to be close, and it's going to be interesting to check out the Panthers this season as they lost a lot of players due to salary cap, as everybody was telling me in our Discord. If you aren't in the Discord, by the way, it was a little chaotic. I'm not going to lie. It was a little chaotic. My apologies for those who didn't enjoy the chaos. But if y'all want to go and join the Discord, please do. It's a lot of fun. I probably will be on in the Discord after the stream for a little bit, maybe watching a little bit of AFL. But let's get ready for a good game, man. Let me go ahead and run through these comments real quick. Let's see. Good morning via Vegas. Hey, Smitty. Powder the nose, Zach. Powder the nose. Hey, an early shoey, you got soul. Hey, I see what you did there, Jimmy, and I respect it. I missed the shoey. You need to do another one. At some point, there will be another one. I promise you. We're gonna have some fun on this stream. We're gonna have some more drinks. We're gonna get a little wild, get a little crazy, and have a good time, man. But yeah, smash that like button early, guys. We got 7 minutes till the start of the game, roughly. So smash that like button early. If you want to feel so inclined, you can go ahead and share the stream as well. You share it to your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. You can share it to your YouTube. You share it to your mother, your friend, your ex and sex. I don't really care. Let's get some people in here. Let's have a good game and have some fun. I'm going to do my little promo stuff. Guys, if y'all want to go ahead and check this out, we have a NRL Super Coach League, and off the last stream, we had 20 people join, which is flipping amazing. All right? It is flipping amazing. This is the league. This is my team. I'm going to go ahead and drop in the link so you can join yourself and take part in the fun. Free to enter. No prizes this year, but likely I'm going to try to figure out a way to do some prizes for next year for the winner. But it's more just for bragging rights, have some fun. And if y'all didn't know, I am the undefeated national champion of the world, international champion of the world of Super Coach. I've never lost. I played one Super Coach BBL, won it. Easy peasy. I'm planning on making it 2 in a row with the NRL this year. Don't bother. This team is going to change some, but so far, I mean, I'm not feeling bad. 62 from Horse, and then another what we got 65 from Tuvasashek. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not feeling too bad about this. It feels good. The prize is pride. Exactly. So guys, go ahead. Join on over at the Super Coach, and then I already closed out the link for the other thing, but we also are working with TBC Live, a free tipping app. It's betting, but it's wallet friendly. It's pocket friendly, right? Doesn't cost no money. It's bragging rights. It's for points. And you can go ahead and join that as well. I'll go ahead and drop the link for it. Once we get up to 10 people, we'll be eligible to get a reward from TBC where they'll be giving out a free keychain. Once we get to 20 members in our group, we will get a free hat for one lucky winner. And once we get to 40, there will be a free jersey given away. So make sure y'all go and join it. This is what it looks like here. Share this tab. As we see, Sharks and Panthers are coming up. You have your play tokens. All this is free. You get a certain amount of play tokens when you start. You can bet on who you think is going to win. Everybody's like leaning towards Sharks. I think I already picked the Panthers, so I don't think I can choose against it already. But you can come in here. You can go ahead and create your own bet, your own prediction. You can do try scores, work rate, attacking plays, next events, all stat predictions, multi, or predict anything. Write it up, type it, and everybody gets to vote, and they get to decide. So, for instance, here we're going to have Nathan Cleary to obtain at least 200 kick meters anytime before halftime. Sure, let's do it. You'll go vote whether you think it's going to happen or not going to happen. You go to your stake points, and then you can bet up to 20. You have 50, as you can see here, 50 bets to mess with. We'll go ahead and just throw let's go throw like 4 on there. We'll say, okay, if that hits, I'll get 8 back in return. There is a rank system. You get to go ahead and see how you date against everybody. This is the game hasn't started yet, so obviously there's not a leaderboard, but there is a leaderboard for you to brag with. And then in the group, you get to brag amongst your peers in the Real Fan Sports picking group. So go join that. It's pretty fun. I have a lot of fun doing it. I've been doing it for the last couple of years. The guys over at TBC are really dope. The owner of TBC is actually in our group as well. Really cool guy. So go check it out. It's a lot of fun. But okay, that's enough promo stuff. Let me go ahead and pull up, let's see. Let me go ahead and pull up the little scorecard and all that, and we'll get ready as the game's going to start in just a couple minutes. Non's going to be joining us shortly as he's wrapping up his dinner. And let's share this. Oh, there he is. Right as I say it, Non. I think Non is stalking me. Andrew the GOAT said, what up? With very bad losses for the Warriors against 76, the Warriors are not a good team without Jimmy Butler. Here we go, Andrew. Andrew, what did we say? What did we say, Andrew? Before you start coming here talking negative, what did we say? I'm waiting. I'm ahead of MS and Supercoach, winning already. Already on top of the board, Sinbad. Already on top of the board. You called Cronulla, Zach. No flip-flops. I already betted on the Panthers like 2 days ago when I made the group. Okay, so just piss off. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for the Sharks. Non is going to be going for the Panthers as that's his team, and I'm really just going for the Sharks. I want to go against Non, so I want to trash talk. What up, Scal? Say, hey, bro, are you streaming the game? No, we are not streaming the game because we are not able to show the game. Now, we do have a Discord. I don't have Twitch open. Be able to send the link. Not if you have Twitch open, you want to see a link to the Discord. Someone might be showing the game on there, but I can't confirm nor deny. They allegedly might be doing that. I have no idea. But we are just watching the game as a watch party, reacting to it, doing a little play-by-play of the stuff that we know, and just overall enjoying the game, having some fun. SB, wait until the end of the round. Oh, here we go. I'm ahead of you. You can. Better than the England women's team anyway. Hopefully it's going to be better than the women's team. I believe so. Yeah. 4 points to 90 to 4, I think was the final score. That's absolutely insane. Fair enough. Glad you cleared that up. All good, Smithy. I got you, big dog. I got you. All right, we're going to have the Sharks heading onto the field. I'm just noticing, like, as I'm watching the introduction, they really didn't do like a really crazy introduction like they did last year. Last year they had fire and everything like that. Like, they should have some fire and like they really hyping this thing up. Little things that I think they can make it a little more exciting. Some things that they missed, but that's okay. That's okay. Hang on, I can stream on Discord. I think if you can BAL, cool. I probably can too. If we'll try and get you that link, Scals, if you're having trouble watching the game, but I won't be showing it on stream. We can't do that. That is illegal. Illegal? I don't know. Something like that. Nice guys go to the library after school. MS. Nice guys come last. That's me. Nice guys go to the library after school. What are we talking about, guys? What are we talking about? What up, all 74 people in the building ready for a good game, man? What up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. If y'all are new and y'all have never heard of us, y'all have never seen anything from us, my name is Zach. I'm here with Nonpfixion. He's not on the mic yet, but he is here in the building. We are Real Fan Sports, man. We cover sports from all over the world. We've been doing rugby league for about 3 to 4 years now, something like that, on and off. We normally do State of Origin, and we normally do the grand finals. This year, we're planning on doing a lot more live games. A lot of the games that are in the earlier times for us, where it's like 10, 11 o'clock. We're going to try and do a couple of those a month. So tune in, join in. and have some fun, man. If y'all are interested in other sports, y'all can join us for that too. We cover a little bit of everything: cricket, AFL, American football, basketball. We've done soccer. We've done kabaddi. We've done all the Olympic sports. Like, we do a little bit of everything here, man. So welcome to the family, guys. I can watch the tab, so I can do a Discord screen share. Can I? Yeah. Yeah. If you're watching on your tablet, and yes, you can do a Discord screen share. I think you can. Who is everyone's prediction for? You know what? I don't think we did a predictions for last game. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Let me pull up a predictions real quick. Let's see what everybody thinks. What do y'all think is going to happen? That's what we're trying to figure out. Let me go ahead and open up a poll. Let's see. Start a poll. Who you got? All right, we're about to start up in just a second. Panthers are going to kick off to the Sharks. Dylan Edwards with the boot. And there it is. We'll bring it out. First charge, going to get laid down right at the 5-meter mark. All right, pull this up, guys. Let us know what y'all think. Let's see. What up, Brazil? That savage guy for Gambaro was quick. He was, man. Oh, almost a big mistake for the Sharks. The offload almost gets fumbled around. Could have been a big opportunity for the Panthers, but they will go ahead and save the day. They'll get some fresh tackles here. Third. Now coming up, back up around the 20. Still diving and moving forward are the Sharks as they're working the ball around to the right. Going to opt to kick out on the fourth tackle. Mark it down around the 28-meter mark. And we'll see the Panthers first time on offense and on the attack. You can already tell the energy is a little bit better right now, if I'm being honest. And I wonder if jet lag has a little bit to do with it as well, like with the earlier games. I'm sure they got in about a week ago, but there's a big time difference. It felt like things were a little bit more sluggish in the earlier game. But right now it's more of a normal time for Australia. So, this seems like there's a little bit more energy here. I know some people in our chat believe that this could possibly be the grand finals match, which I mean, I don't know. Y'all got to tell us. I know Panthers have lost a lot of players, so it's to be determined to see how they look, but they're still very well coached. And, obviously proven winners 4 years in a row, trying to make it 5. Westies, so panties for the win. Hey, there you go. It's being streamed on Discord by Big Bet. Mozzie's in Discord? Mozzie joins the Discord after we all left the Discord? That mother truck. Oh, Yabo's streaming it. I love how Mozzie joined in after we all left. Let Mozzie know that he's a Uzi. Somebody in Discord tell Mozzie he's a Uzi for me. Appreciate that. All right. Let's be another error here. Oh, I don't know if that was a purpose offload. It looked like he just bounced out his hands, but it goes backwards. The Panthers now crossing across midfield, and we're going to have a whistle. Is he dazed? I think he might have got hit in the head a little bit right there. His eyes are like very wide. He looks, oh yeah. Oh no, he's done. He's done. What happened here? I didn't even see the collision. Let's see. It goes down. Oh, and he hits the right knee of the Sharks, and then and his forehead bounces off the ground, goes to stand up and hit the drunk wobbles. Looked like he had a couple too many shoeies. Hopefully he's okay. We did have a horrific accident in the Gillaroos and Lionesses game earlier today. So prayers up for the lady from the England team. Hopefully she's okay and recovering quickly. When you play a brutal contact sport like this, it always can be dangerous, always risk, but you never like to see someone get hurt, especially with concussions, man. Those things are so dangerous. Said better quality teams in the earlier game. I gotcha. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Hospital pass a little bit, Smithy. Oh, lost it. Another mistake. We're seeing the Sharks again getting quick mistakes. They're going to call offsides from the scrum. Oh, and now we're going to get a little physical out here. We're going to get a little physical. And I like it. Matter of fact, I love it. I love it. It really sucks that we kind of like joined in on the NRL stuff right once like fighting and stuff like really just started getting diminished completely. Like our first NRL experience was for State of Origin 2021, and we got to see like 4 opening fights to start the game. I don't think there was, but I think it was like 1 punch swung or something like that, maybe 2. I think it was like 3 sin bends in the opening like 5 minutes. But it is what it is. So now the Sharks are going to get inside the 20, down around the 10-meter mark. Second tackle, trying to work it back in towards the middle. And as we all know, field is a little bit more narrow than what they're used to. So we're going to see the ball being worked around the inside more often. Little dummy, the bite works. And the Sharks going to get in for the try. For the try.
Hell
Sharks are on the board first. Oh, we got to get the score. The score wasn't even loading. There we go. All right, score's up. Try there for Jesse Ramian. Mozzie, oh, you left already? Haven't made a streak. Appreciate Sweetie Rolls. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. 2.5 minutes in the game. What a girl. What a girl. What up, Rachel? Hey, going. Yabo is. All right. Yeah, yo, Yabo, my guy. Appreciate you, brother. Black Hammer Mastery. What up, man? Black Hammer, didn't I think I saw you comment on one of our videos recently, man. I feel like I remember seeing your name. So appreciate you. Thank you for joining us for the live stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Said Penrith trade a lot of their star players over the last couple of years, but still find a way to win. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it seems. I mean, obviously we're, still quite new to it. And especially when it comes to, knowing what coaches are good and all this different stuff. But yeah, they lost a lot of guys this year. Due to cap issues and stuff like that, but they still play well. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to show out today on round 1. And the conversion is going to be no good, wide right. Just showing state love and origin. Hey, there you go. Discord fee is a little behind Zach's commentary. No worries, Yabo. Bro, said go Shark. Yo, what? Hey, yo, come on, up the Sharks, baby. I don't think we've had actually one single person that's came in that's been hyping up the Sharks. So are you a Sharks fan or are you just Sharks over Panthers? Let me know, Brezzy. They were the good old days. Yeah, I bet so, man. I bet you all. You did. We need a try emoji. I know. I need to do we need to do a whole set of emojis for all the different sports that we cover. I'll have that getting worked on. I think we actually know how to do it now, so we don't have to outsource it. So I'll try to figure out what we can come up with. I think that'll be like the goal before summer to get all that kind of stuff done. Yo, Sporto in the building. Sporto, how you been, man? How's the job going with the YouTube channel that you've been working for? Has it been going good? Go Sharks for today, anyway. There you go. I like Tigers, but Sharks for Las Vegas. Okay. Oh, Bruzzy. Oh, see, you and me, we think alike, man. Up the Tigers, baby. No wooden spoon this year. High kick from Crendel. Edwards underneath it. Working out to the left side. They got some space along the left side. He's going to go ahead and not risk it going down to the sideline. He's going to go ahead and just turn upfield. Get up around 30, a couple yards on there. Good bounce off. And good team tackling so far by the Sharks. And we're just going to have... And the one thing that Panthers do so well from the games that we've seen of them is just really attacking the middle front of the opposition, right? They just lean the shoulder forward, go in, try to bruise them up, bang them around a little bit, and try to wear them down. Cleary... whatever play they had set up right there just didn't work, and Cleary just basically gave himself up. So they'll kick it real high up to the right side. It'll be an opportunity. The ball's loose. It somehow lands in the hands of a Sharks player while he was laying on the ground. Now we should get some type of instruction here. Yeah, it should be a ruck penalty. A ruck interference. I do like the stubby holder. Hey, yo. Up the Swans, baby. We're going to have a captain's challenge. Okay, so they're challenging an offside Cronulla player. So he jumps forward here. Nothing really there. Bounces off the ground. Oh, they're trying to see if it touches off. It comes off the foot. So these are the things that like I'm still trying to learn, like what they're trying to review here. Understand what offsides is. Is it because they say it's off the foot, so it's like a pass forward, and the guy in front of him is offside? Is that what they're trying to say? And then it hits off the other foot. So they're going to say it's a successful challenge. I find that very interesting. And even the announcers are having a hard time explaining it. So at least I don't feel so bad for feeling stupid that I didn't understand that. But if anyone wants to break that down for me a little bit, I'd really appreciate it. I want to shut up BAL emoji. Me. I want it now. I don't even know how we could do that, BAL. Like, I don't even know how we could make that an emoji. We can figure something out. Oh, good move forward. Way to hold him up right before the line. About 3 meters out. Now they're going to work it out to the left side. Cutting inside, back up to the 5. Second tackle. Oh, he's going to pitch it back and run inside. Sharks all over it. Now wrapping out to the right. Cleary gets it for a moment. He's going to back up. Nothing there. And we're going to get 6 again. We're going to get a 6 again inside the 10. Oh, good surge forward. Going to be just short. Let's see if they're going to try to wrap it more left. And again, still up the middle. Now Cleary. Back out. All over. I feel like Cleary could have took it there. I think he's doing a little too much trying to get the rest of his team involved. I think he could have took it there. Center ground to Smith. Smith's going to lose it backwards, so Sharks are going to go ahead and take it back off the missed offload. Bro, you missed A versus Pakistan. IT got 620 million views. Only in television views wasn't there. Oh, that's awesome, man. Still working. That's awesome, man. Good. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Much love. Accident offside. That's what it is. Accident offside. You were right. It came off a shark and onto another shark in front. Okay, got it. Okay. Just nailed the analysis, so I'm not sure why you found this confusing. Well, just 'cause I'm still learning, I'm still learning. I was making sure that I understood it correctly. Because sometimes I just be saying shit and I hope it's right. And that was kind of one of those situations. I got lucky. It's good to know I'm actually kind of picking these things up. So great. I think what I got confused with was whether or not it was considered incidental contact or not, because that's what the announcers were saying, that it was possible incidental contact. I didn't know if that had anything to do with the ruling. So again, Penrith, they get it off the boot back in their own like 15, 20 meter mark, and now crossing midfield once again. So very good at getting into the attacking third. Good hustle there. Great tackling so far by the Sharks. Cleary's gonna chip one a little high. Not enough distance on it. Will Talo's gonna go ahead and grab it. Good take. And they're gonna go quick off it, trying to see if they can get the Panthers off guard. Not very successful so far. Penrith's holding a very tight wall, not allowing the Sharks to get much further into their opposition's territory. Said, welcome to the life of NRL fan. What game are the video referees watching? Not the same as what we're watching 8 times out of 10. I mean, It's very different watching it at like this big wide out view where we can see the whole field and then being right all up in there. So I have mad respect for refs, even though they do piss me off at times, but it's definitely a hard job. And I'll tell you what, I definitely couldn't be one. So don't worry, Zach. You probably already know more about rugby league than I do. Mind you, I was brought up on much posher rugby union. Yeah, you and your pops, yeah. Do you watch rugby union, BAL? I feel like we talked about it, but I can't remember. Or you're not really interested in that either? Penalty to Penrith. They got some good music playing in Las Vegas Stadium right now. The red, white, and blue. Hey, and one thing I was interested too was looking at the crowd and seeing like how crowded it was going into this late game. For those that don't know, the way the tickets worked in Las Vegas was one ticket paid for the whole entire day. So it's a lot of league to go through, man. It's a lot of league to go through. I think it's been probably about 8 hours now of stuff. I'm not sure whether or not they're able to leave in between games or if they just want to take a break and get some fresh oxygen or whatever. Oh, little kick bounces off the Sharks, but they're going to gather. They're going to play on the third. Ball's kind of scrambling a bit. Tries to kick forward on the chip and chase. Is going to be intercepted. Good intercept by the Sharks. Sharks are playing well inside their defensive third, but just nothing on the attack right now. They cannot get across midfield. Brett, what up, Brett? How we doing, man? No, I hate nearly as much soccer. Oh, okay. I only watch T20 version of rugby. Yeah, 2 games in a row is enough for me. Is it really, Paul? Even 20 minutes of rugby union is 20 minutes too much. That's funny, Paul. NRL is still do double headers. I think there's sometimes triple headers, right? I feel like I've watched BKR. Yeah, hey guys, shout out to our guy BKR. If y'all don't know who BKR is, y'all need to go check him out. He's also just started up a new traveling channel. He's out there in Las Vegas right now. He's from Australia, a good friend of ours. He covers the Titans, but he does live streams for most NRL games. Last year, I think he did almost all of them. This year, he's spending a little more time traveling and on his travel vlog. So he still will be doing games, but just not as frequent. But go check out our brother Blaze, man. He's as real as it gets. All right, finally, the Sharks into a decent position. And let's see if they can keep it down here on this half for a little bit. Good position off the 4 tackle. Going to bring it back into the inside. Final tackle, final play. Oh, can he get a friendly bounce? It can. Oh. That I thought it was going to one hop high and drop. So Penrith, again, very quick trying to get out of their sides. They don't give it no time to deal with that line out. Run straight out. Play on. And keep it pushing. They want to wear down these Sharks. Some of the Penrith Panthers do so well is wearing down their opposition. These early games teams should keep it simple, get through sets, and hold defensive line. The rest will come as the dust off the cobwebs. Fair enough. What up, Don? I'm sorry, I just saw your camera popped up. Mike's muted.
You're good. What's up, man?
I hear you. I can hear you. You're loud as shit. For whatever reason, you're so much louder than you were earlier.
I haven't changed anything.
I have no idea. It ain't a problem. It sounds good. What's up, man? How was dinner? What we eat?
Just a piece of chicken and some macaroni.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Great field. All right, Sharks still up, just 4-0. But I wouldn't say that this has been a Panthers game so far. They've done everything that they've wanted to, except for score a try. How you like this this black and gold unis that the Panthers have? I kind of fucks with it. Oh, good pass out to the wingers. One man a beat goes past Edwards. Edwards with a great open field tackle. Gotta remember. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, field dimensions, they're narrower, and the try area is I think 5 yards short,
Yeah,
shorter
it's
than
definitely
normal.
smaller. Yeah.
Definitely comes into play. And the world is good again. Non arrives. The world is whole.
That's funny.
And Jimmy said, "What up, Non?
How you doing, Jimmy?
What up, Paul?" So I think the Panthers' good jerseys looks awesome from a Rooster fan. I like it. I mean, I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, so black and cold is in my blood. So I really like the jerseys.
Big boot.
Oh, is he hurt? I thought he twisted his ankle on that. He kind of hopped up gingerly.
He looked like he looked like when he stood up, looked weird, awkward.
Yeah, he's kind of walking it off a little bit. I wonder if he tweaked his knee maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
Paul said, "Yeah, I'm a Brisbane and Magic Round. I'm in Brisbane, and Magic Round is all games at Suncorp Stadium. 8 games over 3 days. I've never been. Oh, Magic Round. Yes, I've heard about that, Paul. I think we watched an episode of Fletch and Hindy where they went to it. If that's the same thing, I think that's what it was. That's pretty cool. You need to go, man. That'd be awesome. For most of it, and I pop in for my. Oh, you only go for your team? That's fair enough. Edwards right now is looking like the best player on this field. He's been just on it
everywhere.
Smithy said they wore the brown pants.
That's funny. Little Deadpool reference.
Yeah. That's why it's basically up the guts, one of the ruck football. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of it's up the guts. Yep. Doesn't need a large try area because there's no forward pass and catches in rugby. Yo, Zach, you still a Tiger fan? Hey, up the Tigers, Brent. Once a Tigers fan, always Tiger. I ain't switching up, man. I ain't switching up. BKR was trying to get me to switch to a Titans fan, but no. I'm a Tigers fan, man.
Such a bad pass.
Yeah. Y'all just wait. Luai's about to do some big things in a Tigers uniform. All right, we're not going to be last. We're not getting wooden spoon this year. I'll put money on it. Who wants to take bets? I got $5 and quarters in a M&M container.
That's funny.
Already got my tickets for first day to Origin at Suncorp. If anyone else goes, wants to grab a beer, say hi. Let me know. Yeah, hey, yo, hit up Paul, man.
That's awesome.
Paul, if you're on Discord, man, come join the Discord, and we have an NRL channel on there. Oh, it's gonna lose it. Edwards again, all over the place. Oh, that was his first big mistake. He got lucky on that one. That could have went sideways.
Number 4, if he doesn't move his foot, it bounces his foot and it goes right towards to the Sharks.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, right there, Paul. Discord link right there. You can go in the channel and message. I'm sure there'll be somebody that's going to be out there.
Yeah, and if you go to the game, share some pictures in the Discord or video. Let us see what you see.
We're gonna get what's the penalty here? I looked away for like half a second. I feel like every time I look away, I see something like that. Oh, not a play on. Incorrect play on. They said they were going to stricken up on this year, which I think is good. They should follow the rules. Don't be like the NBA and just stop calling travels and carries because it's just not exciting. Call it, right? They're supposed to play a certain way.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of NRL fans are very excited about that, especially your truest, because I know a lot of people were complaining about that last year.
Well, last year it was really bad last year.
Oh yeah. Has the ball right there. He has that Mozzie mullet.
Yeah,
that Tongan mullet. Let's see. Possibly 2 upsets start the NRL season, baby. Oh, it's gonna go out.
Oh, out of
Eminem
bounds.
continues. Is that purple pills too? No, doesn't have that. Doesn't
Purple
have that.
pills
Smith.
too. That's funny.
Far from Wooden Spoon this year. Very talented team. Going to come down to coaching. Yeah. Yabo's in Discord now. Yes, Yabo is in the Discord now, guys. If y'all want to join in. Zach has put the commentator curse on Edwards. 3 mistakes in his mini. Yeah, just somebody. Yeah, I might have done that. I'm going to do this to myself.
They got rid of that. They got.
Shut up, Brent.
Yes, sir. I am Brent.
They got away with that play on right there.
Yeah. Already a much more exciting game. Did you get to watch any of the Jillaroos game? I don't think you came into Discord.
Not really. Not really.
Give a guess at the score, Non.
What we said, like 30 something to like 4. Was it another blowout?
Non. It was. They scored 37 in the first 25 minutes.
God damn. Wow.
It was 90-4.
Oh wow.
We thought we were going to see triple digits. West
90-4.
Virginia, Mount. BL says, "Shut up, Zachary." Zachary. Mullet, the real man's rat tail. Bro, y'all, did you ever have a rat tail? That was like what, 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s was the rat tail was popular?
Yeah, I mean, but never like, not like those rat tails. No, I had like small.
No, like just the one rat tail, like the one braided rat tail.
No, never no braided. No.
Okay. My buddy, my neighbor had the rat tail. Just he had waves. His whole head was waves, and then he had one rat tail that went to like his like shoulder blade. And I was like, Mikey, I'm gonna chop that shit off next time you come over to my house. I was like, you look so stupid. He's like, bro, it's style. I was like, I don't give a shit. That shit looks dumb. And I was 6 years younger than him. I was like 9. I was like, that shit looks stupid.
Ooh, big stop, big hit.
Oh,
close. Or opportunity there. Clearly's gonna get away with it.
Are they gonna say it's a? They're gonna challenge it though.
Yeah, I think they're gonna challenge it.
So it's because he loses it after the try line?
Yeah.
Loses there, knocks out.
Gets hit out of his hand.
No, that should be good.
So that's a play on then, right? Or no?
Oh, it shouldn't be a knock on, right? Because it was hit off. Again, this is why like watching this is like helping a lot, because I thought since it was knocked out by the defensive player that it wouldn't be considered a knock on, but apparently it is. Okay. All right.
Interesting.
That is a tough call. That's I don't know if I agree with that.
So because he was going straight for the ball and not like the hand or the body, that makes a difference.
I couldn't answer that. Can someone answer that for us?
That's what the explanation sounds like. Because he went straight for the ball and not for the player's hand or anything else. Says strip is clean. Knock on is not go.
It's no go. Knock on is no go.
Oh yeah, no go. Sorry.
Yeah. So the strip was. So it shouldn't have been. So you think it should have been a try? Is what you're saying, Smithy? What up, Caden? Said up the Knights. Who do you go for? I'm a West Tigers fan, brother.
That's what's up. What up, Caden? I like the way you type your name.
I do like the Knights though, and I like the Knights because the first player that we watched live that I really love was Ponga. So I got him in my Super Coach team, guys. If y'all play Super Coach, go ahead and join our league, man. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna drop the link right here.
Jimmy says, "Good call. If that was in midfield, it's still a knock on. He didn't have control."
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's one that confused me. It's like I'd have to like.
He said he didn't have control. Well, he did until the ball was knocked out of his hands.
That's what I thought. I thought he had control as he was stretching out. It's not like that ball was falling out. He had it clear.
Yeah,
it could be a 40-20. Is that a 40-20? Oh, he saved it. He saved the 40-20, you bastard. 40-20 is like my favorite thing in rugby league, by the way. It's my favorite thing in league. I don't know why. I just think it's such a cool game. Yeah.
Way
it's a great kick.
My
it is a great kick.
Expertise, but I called it as the refs call it.
Got it. I haven't set up the AFL one yet, Sinbad. I will have that one set up next though. We'll have a video come out before the AFL season starts, and I'll promote it there, and then I'll make a shortcut after that. Man, look at that crowd, man. It's loud up in Allegiant.
Yeah, you can hear it really good.
Swinging it out. It's the 5-8. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to get away for a second. Great tackle there by 3.
He should have passed it off.
Edwards bouncing around a bit, just kind of dancing. He out there dancing, doing the tango. He said, "You go this way, I'll go that way. We're gonna make it work." Cleary now with the ball, trying to bait. The one thing I'm noticing right now, Cleary is playing very slow at the moment, which I think is a scary thing because he's saving a lot of energy for the second half. You can tell that's part of the strategy at the moment. Oh, big chance, big chance. There he goes. There he goes. Panthers with the try.
Yeah, I think that's a try this time.
So you're way ahead of Yabo's stream. Bugger me. Good save on the 40-20. It was a great save on the 40-20. I can share what I'm seeing. Let me do that real quick. I'm unmuting here for a second.
Okay. Where's where is is it? Nope, that's not it. So that was Isaiah Yo, who hit the try for the Panthers. Says Zach been on the Tigers since seeing Benji. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Look. Loyal. I find it really interesting how they set up their conversion kicks. Like is there rules or like regulations of how they're allowed to place the ball on the tee? Like it just feels so odd to me that they point it facing like that, where you're basically kicking the nose of the ball.
I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Does anyone know the answer to that, possibly? No worries, DVD. Appreciate you. I mean, it also too could be because of the size of the ball. That's how the most comfortable they feel kicking it.
Yeah, so it is a bit more rounder, so I figured there's a reason for it. I just didn't know why. I think of it this way: an attacker hits the defensive line, has the ball, but the impact dislodged is still a knock on. Okay, so I think an attacker hits the defensive line, has the ball. Okay, you're wet. Okay, yeah, fix that. Thanks, guys. No worries, Smithy. No rule. Okay, cool. What up, Mark? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, brother. So just need to kick before it hits the ground. No, I figured so. I just thought it. Like I said, I guess just out of watching American football and how we set up kicks and stuff like that, and how I've kicked, whatever. I used to just mess around in the fields and stuff like that. I would think hitting on a flatter side of the ball would make more sense. So that was a penalty because he caught the ball out of bounds, right? Oh, I didn't even see it. So possibly.
Yeah, so the incorrect restart and ooh, nice hit.
Oh wow, USC beat UCLA 86-7, by the way.
Yes. I had that on when
was it a good game? How'd Juju do?
the parts I was able to see was pretty good. They did pretty good.
All right, Panthers now up 2, and they are feeling like they're dominant ways at the moment. Again, this ball has stayed on this third of the field for the majority of the game. Sharks have got to. Oh, what a great grubber! That is unbelievable.
Oh, great
Cleary
job.
with the beautiful kick. It's not a grubber because grubber's on the ground, but
that
what an amazing pass!
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
That was a smart play.
I don't know why this song is so hype. I just play it.
I don't know why that song doesn't ever get caught on anything.
It's because it's only like 5 seconds. So I think you're clear because it's only 5 seconds.
Yeah, that was perfect timing to kick
Penalty
it right
kick
there.
equals drop kick like punt. Yes, penalty kick equals drop kick like punt. Yes. I do know that. I don't think we've actually seen one yet in all the games that we watch. I don't think we've seen anyone take a. Well, no, we've seen a penalty kick. We've never seen anyone just do a drop kick for one. I know those are like very rare situations.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Yeah, it was an amazing chip, Jimmy. Get it up, yeah, absolutely. Chip and chase. That wasn't chip and chase. Okay, I thought chip and chase was whenever he chips it to himself. I thought that's what a chip and chase was, where it's like you chip it and you receive it as well. Chip, not a grubber. Grubbers are along the ground. Okay, got it. Thank you for the breakdown, guys. Appreciate that. All right, Cleary to go ahead and tag on another 2 points here. From the right side, not a horrible angle. Should be made here.
Really?
Yeah, right down the middle. Absolutely.
Good job.
12-4. I love how the announcer says it. This is Cleary's world, and we're just living in it. It really does feel that way, man. He's something special.
Yeah.
Watching Nathan Cleary's career, I know like he's obviously still, quite young. I believe I might be messing that up, but I'm pretty sure he's quite young. How do y'all rate Nathan Cleary as far as like some of the modern day greats of rugby league? Where do y'all have him ranked at? As in a golf shot. Yeah, got it. Either other or self. I got you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Yabo. Field goals again have that new rule. I believe 1 point if it's in 40. I did hear about that, Smithy. I did hear about that.
He's only 27.
Yeah, so he's still fairly young. I think they play till they're about 35, 33, 35, something like that, right, guys? Oh, good tackle. Penrith right now looking good. And again, I'm telling you, I've said it several times, and I'm tired of, sorry, I'm sounding like a parrot just repeating myself, but they're so good at just attacking the middle of the field and just wearing down the opposition. Like they're having trouble getting anywhere because they're so worn down. It just feels like the Panthers' motor and their training is just so much better than their opposition in most games. Like they don't ever seem like they're losing energy throughout the game. They're always going at 100%.
Yeah.
That says a lot about their coaching, but it says a lot about the players too, to, staying at top physical shape, even in the early parts of even at the early parts of the season. Mark, who's your favorite team, Mark? Who you rock with? Proper chick chase should be claimed by the kicker. Okay, got it. Panthers nickname used to be the Chocolate Soldiers. Check out Panthers. I think I have seen those, Paul. Let me pull it up.
The jerseys. I think we talked about that a while back.
I like their pink jerseys. If I mean,
because most likely the Chocolate Soldiers ones are probably sold out.
Those are pretty cool. That's what they look like. They used to be. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah. The pink jersey is cool though too. I like the pink one too.
Let's see. Is 100% referring to chipping to yourself? Why are people giving their thoughts when they don't have a clue? Hey, ain't not worried about it, man. Ain't no worry. I think they were just saying it's just a chip. It ain't no worries. Ain't no worries. Needs to dominate at state of origin level. Once he does that, he'll be immortal. No kidding. That well respected. That's awesome.
Oh wow. That's a lot.
Polly wants a Panther. so stupid. By the way, Smithy joined in on the Discord, guys. If y'all want to go join the Discord, I'm telling y'all, go do it. Y'all won't regret it. It's a lot of fun in there. But Smithy was in the Discord, and yeah, Smithy is a troll. My dude has a saying or a joke or a pun or something for everything.
Wow.
Yeah, he was cracking us up. Denver says if Nathan Cleary did it without his dad coaching his team, one of the all-time greats, but his dad influenced his selection of team. Well, I mean, you can't hold that against him because his dad was great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's a fair. I
don't think that's fair at all.
Yeah. Oh, great way to stay up. He offloads, I think, a little too late. I think he should have kept going with it.
Yeah. So are you saying if the coach was still a good coach but wasn't his dad, it'd be different?
Or are you saying that he wouldn't have got the opportunity maybe as early as he did?
Yeah.
I can understand that. But again, you can't hold that against him because what dad isn't going to play his son if he has the opportunity to?
But, I mean, true. But I also say, wouldn't that mean he would have more pressure?
Could be.
He get thrown to a situation, and it's his father who's also considered a great player, great coach in the type of situation. So that's double the pressure, and it's familial. Wouldn't that make him that much better then?
Maybe. All right. So they get a fresh set of tackles. Oh, what a grab! Who was that? Was that Edwards again? No, it wasn't Edwards. Who was that made that tackle? That was great. That he's trying not to go across that line. Yeah, so now they got to put him back at the 10. That's a good job by the Panthers.
Yeah, it's like, no, we're just going to drag you across this line.
Yeah, we're dragging you across, putting you 10 meters back. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hold on to it now.
Oh, he almost lost it.
2 more tackles. You just got to go in. Get in. Come on, Sharks. Come on, Sharks. I don't care. I love it. All right. I'll stop. All right. Already a much better game than the previous 3. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's have some fun. Said I have a clue. I just commented too quickly. All good, Mark. Said I'm very high in Thailand. Well, I hope you enjoy your time in Thailand, Mark. Man, hey, that's awesome, man.
What's my boy's name?
Are you from Thailand or are you vacationing?
I'm gonna say if you're vacationing, there's a dude I follow on YouTube. I'll send you his link. He hosts a club. Go check him out. He's pretty fun. Let me see if I can find him real quick.
I said their original jerseys were brown. I like the Panthers, but I am a doggies lad. Doggies. Okay, so the Bulldogs. Okay, all right.
The doggies.
So were you whenever was it Ben Hurst, Ben Hunt? How was that being a Bulldogs fan during that era? I think Non actually has a Bulldogs hat, don't you?
It's in a different box though.
Is it a different box? Yeah, we were gifted a couple things from Australia a couple years back. So we have a Bulldogs membership hat.
It's in a different box right now.
And the kick is just barely in. 10-12. Let's go. Said, I think the Brown today is a bit of a throwback. Yeah, probably so. If Nathan Cleary did it with... Oh, yeah, no, I read that already. Please see my earlier comment about people not having a clue. Is that bloke saying he's only being selected because his dad is the coach? No, I don't think that's what he's saying, just somebody. I don't think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he was saying.
Yeah. Not everything's so serious, my brother. That's sight on his dad, who I don't think would pick him out of nepotism. That's not his nature. I got you. That makes sense. Cleary put in the hard yards. I like how you said that, the hard yards. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, Nico Hines just takes his eye off it. It's going to be a knock on. It's going to put them at the Panthers now at the 10-meter mark with 3 minutes to go. I may need KFC soon if Zach keeps going on the tune. Oh, I forgot that that's the tune for the KFC. I forgot that y'all used that. Okay, so they do it like a line out is how they do that, or a dropout. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wait, what's okay. I feel like I need like a replay, like with things like this, you know, still learning. It was just like so chaotic. And I was like, okay, I think I know what's going on. No, I don't know. And there will be some things like this, guys. Like we haven't watched for a couple of years, but it's obviously still a lot of the nuances of the game and stuff with like these quick rules, especially with the game being so fast. It's hard to pick up everything right away. So just be patient with us as we're still like, you know, learning, going through all that process. Aussie in Thailand, pre-retirement, Sabat. Hey, nothing wrong with that, brother. Scoreboard, Zach and Non still showing 0-4. Yeah, I don't know why it's not refreshing. If it does it again, Smithy, just let me know and I'll refresh it. Much served. Not like we're talking about Brian James type shit. Fair enough, Brett. Fair enough. Hines trying to play like Ben Hunt. Oh, Hines or Haynes? That's funny. Penalty has to go Timmy. It has to go Timmy. Just got it. Close smash. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting, Denver. All right, we're coming up to the final minute of the half. Good offload late. Another good offload late. He should have kept whipping it around, right? I feel like that was a greedy take there by the second rower. Or the first rower.
Oh, that's a big kick.
Good tackle. You can tell now after that first penalty of them calling the incorrect play on.
Mm-hmm.
The players are now taking their time when they're doing it to make sure they get a foot on it and actually roll it back correctly. Edwards with the offload. They're going to move it up to the right side. They go across the midfield mark.
Big Isaiah.
There you go. Big kick. Oh, we just said we hadn't seen one of these. And we finally see one. That's crazy how that shit works, huh?
Just off the right side.
Just couldn't get it in. But we finally saw one. Just didn't convert. Yeah, just off left. Yeah, field goal miss. Yep. All right, I'm gonna give you all some chair time. I'll be right back.
Chair time. Trying to find. A little bit of halftime. How's everybody actually enjoying these games? Are they kind of what you expected since it's so early? Or like not? I expected more carnage. So I'm not a fan of Ben Hunt. He's crumbled under pressure. That would have been 2 points. Yeah. Simba said chair. Oh, for the person that's out there in Thailand, the dude is named Trey Bad, TRAEBADD. He moved out there from the States. He hosts like a big club, but he's been growing pretty fast on YouTube. It's very, very interesting streams.
I could only imagine. And have a good one, Mark. Thank you for joining in, man, for a little bit, man. Hope to see you again soon, brother. Enjoy your time out tonight. Be safe, be careful, but
have a pint on us.
Have fun. Not on us, but for us. Cheers.
I didn't say I was going to pay. I just said I have one on us. You know what I'm saying? We're paying with our spirit. Paying with our spirit.
Said Brent said, "What's up, Non?" Said, "Love the Jillaroos game, bro. The Jillaroos put it on the ass, man. I wanted to hit 100. I wanted to see what the scoreboard was going to look like once they hit 100." Said apparently people selling beer at Allegiant Stadium have said they have sold the most beer ever. I could imagine that. I could imagine that.
A lot of the rules for the games are different because NFL they do slow down some of that beer selling.
Well, yeah, because so in the NFL, well, any sporting event in the U.S., once the fourth, so NFL and NBA, when the fourth quarter happens, alcohol stops. So they only can sell up to the third quarter. And then for baseball, I think it's the seventh inning. They cut it off. I think it's the seventh inning. So yeah, I bet they're selling a whole bunch right now, and we all know Aussies drink like fish. Says Americans are probably flavored water. Man, we got good beers, Yabo. I don't know about in Las Vegas, but we got some good beers. Okay, it's not all Bud Light.
The world.
Yeah, it's not just Bud Light. It's not just Bud Light, guys. It's not just Bud Light.
Yeah, man, you got to stop. I don't even drink beer. And I can tell you, there's a lot of good beer in the U.S.
I've had several beers on stream that were 12% alcohol beers and stuff like that. We have strong beers here too. Yeah, the light beers are just like light beers. Yeah, the light beers are just cheap.
Yeah, that's what people got to remember. The reason why those beers are bought is because it could be very expensive depending where you live at.
Yeah. Paul said the women's game is what we call a cricket score 4 for 9. Yeah, I bet it is, Paul. Yeah, there is good beer. Yeah, Jimmy knows. Jimmy brews beer. Jimmy, I'm telling you, whenever we are able to get that trip planned out there, I need a RFS beer. I don't know what flavors it needs to be or anything like that, but we need a RFS flavored beer for us. Okay. we'll give you like at least like a 8 months heads up to start perfecting it.
If you can make it a little bit fruity to it, give it a good little taste to it, I'd drink it for sure.
Hey, there we go. We've watched the 12% streams. Not pretty. Wait, what do you mean, Sim? What do you mean, SP? The 12% streams.
Oh, because he said the beer the streams that you drunk one of those beers.
Oh, yeah. Not pretty. Yeah. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, ain't it? Yeah. I've been good. It's been a while. It's probably been since the stream with Main Star for Bathurst? What was that for? That I was really tore up. So I've been good for like the past 6-7 months. I've been doing okay. As an Aussie, I officially apologize for Foster's. I've actually never had Foster Smithy, so you don't have to apologize to me. I wish we had good actual Australian beer out here. There's super strict laws between the exchange of alcohol from Australia and the States. I don't know why, because we have beers from all over the world, but there's none from Australia that I can find. It's very frustrating. I've looked all over the place. Your sporting games go longer and your alcohol limit is greater. Your sporting games go longer and your alcohol limit is greater. Yeah, I mean, maybe so. It was quite close to English women's cricket. Yeah, you ain't lying. Give us 6 week notice. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we got that. Just common sense. Yeah. Thanks for the interpretation. Yeah. Non's got me. How much is the halftime rest? What's up, Annie? What do you mean the halftime rest? Can you explain what you mean by that?
Time? You mean the amount of time?
Oh, in between the games? I think it was 30 minutes. It was either 20 or 30 minutes for the last game, if I remember correctly. Greg Brid is the go to the NRL. What's up, Crimes?
Hello.
I mean, Greg. I don't think I've heard of Greg Brid. In 99, I was at Fort Polk with my platoon. We were the only 30 Aussies with the American Brigade, and the end of the exercise barbecue, I, the brigade commander, was born again Christian.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh, Greg Bird. I don't think I know who Greg Bird is, Crimes. Can someone tell me a little bit about Greg Bird?
That name or read that name somewhere.
The only Greg that I know is Greg Inglis. That's the only Greg that we've watched, and that was like at the very early of us watching NRL. I think he might have been our second reaction that we ever did to NRL. Our first was Sean Johnson, and I think Greg Inglis was second. He ordered no beer until he was told it would not wheel well with the Aussies here. Oh goodness. Is it just is it just too much time to make a quick dunny dash? There you go. Get it done. No worries, Crimes. Bird is no way the GOAT. Uh-oh. What up, Ant? He's not. I'm trolling. He retired now, but he was like a Draymond Green in the NRL. Oh, see, now you're going to offend Non.
I don't know if it won't offend me.
Oh, I know. Oh, man. Man, guys, just for those that are just joining in.
I thought so.
Yeah. Just for those that are watching, guys, we do have our NRL Super Coach live now. If y'all want to go ahead and join up, here is the link and here is the code for ours. If y'all already have one made and y'all just want to type in the code, is 319-647. So go ahead and join up. We got, I think, 20 people in the league last time I looked. So join up. I'm letting y'all know I'm undefeated in Super Coach at the moment. I'm undefeated. I've never lost. Won the BBL. I'm planning on winning the NRL and the AFL. So I need some competition because our current viewers, Mozzie, Sinbad, Main Star, Boro, no challenge. You know, I mean, they're just really easy to take down. So go and join our NRL Super Coach, man, and have some fun with us. Free to enter, all that good stuff. Jimmy K said Zach's ass. Well, look, hey, Jimmy, you better win. That's all I'm saying is you better win. How you doing, Angelo? Said, hey, my guys. From Sydney here. Greg Bird played about 15 years ago. Tough dude. I appreciate your interest in NRL footy. Well, appreciate you for joining us, Angelo. Yeah, we've been watching for a few years now. I mean, we're still rough around the edges of like understanding everything. Yeah. But we've been watching since about 2021. We normally do the State of Origin games and the grand finals. But this year we're hoping to be able to do I'm hoping to do 2 games a month. Is kind of what I'm hoping to do. Whether or not that'll happen, but that's the plan, to try to do 2 games a month at like some friendly times for us, and be able to really like really get into it and really get a true understanding outside of just the big games. Rach is Rachel in here? Rachel is a badass, by the way. Non Rachel chopped a part of her finger off. Doing work around our house. She was working with some type of saw and cut off the corner of her finger.
Good. Oh goodness.
So I don't have to win. I just have to beat you. Fair enough, Jimmy K. That's what everybody says. You don't have to win. You just have to beat. But in order to beat me, you have to win. That's the thing, Jimmy. In order to win, you have to beat me. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I can get lucky twice, guys, but I'm surely going to try my best. Do Bulldogs Dragons next week? That'll be fierce. I'll have to check the times and everything. And figure out what we can and can't do. And there will be games that we'll do live here on the channel, and then there'll also be a lot of games that we do on Discord. So that's why we promote the Discord so much, because there's certain times there's games that are late that start off at like 1 a.m. something like that, where we don't want to commit to doing the whole game because we might have to go to sleep. We might just get tired. So we'll do some of them on Discord. So if y'all want to join the Discord and be able to watch more and watch games along with us, you can join over there. You can open up the mic. You can talk, chat, bullshit, all that good stuff. All that's over on the Discord. How you doing, Grace? Set up the Broncos. How we doing? Said I'm in Super Coach. Let's go, Paul. Come on, baby. Andrew said I'm a Roosters fan. They will do it though. They will do it tough. Hey, all right, come on. Greg's Panthers said Greg Alexander. Jay said go the Dragons. Who's everybody's team? We got a Roosters fan in here. We got a Broncos fan. We got Dragons. Who's everybody's team?
That's funny.
Fat fingers is great. Look, at least you're not as bad as Trey. At least you're not as bad as Trey.
Trey starts speaking a whole other language.
Let's see. Football AR1. No, Panthers are up by 2. 12-10. 12-10. For those that are watching, they just photoshopped the shit out of that video. I don't know if you were looking at it, because that was the same footage that they used for was the Super Bowl last year or something like that, of them bringing the field in, and they photoshopped the field into this field. It was the same exact footage, but it was photoshopped to be an NRL field. Freedom Future said, Knights fans, big up the Knights. My guy Pongo. Brent Davis said, guess. Damn it, Brent. I shouldn't have to guess. I shouldn't have to guess for you, Brent. You've been around long enough. I should remember.
Go the Chooks.
I can't remember, Brent. It's pissing me off. I know I should know. You've been around for like 3 years now, so I know I should know, but I am definitely forgetting. And now I feel like an asshole for not remembering.
He's an asshole, you guys. I don't claim to remember myself because I barely can remember what I did yesterday.
I had brain surgery, so
I had brain surgery. He didn't have brain surgery. He's lying.
It
was all me.
SB said the Western Suburb Magpies. Paul said, go the Chooks. Yama said they don't exist. And he said they did when I paid attention. That's too funny. Gray said, who do you think will win this year? And what's your one wish for the season? Mine is just that someone beats the Panthers, preferably the Broncos. I wouldn't say that we've watched enough to be able to give a real like guess at it. So I don't want to say nothing crazy. We've had a lot of people say that they think the Sharks are up in that competition. Obviously, Panthers for a 5th try. Some people have talked about the Storm. So there's a lot of different teams. Some people have also said the Broncos as well. As far as what my wish for the season is that the West Tigers finally get the respect they deserve. Okay, we're coming back, baby. All right, we're not winning the wooden spoon. Hopefully,
the spoon is coming. The spoon is coming.
It's like what Fletch said when I brought it up. He goes, I said we're not getting the wooden spoon. He goes, nope, not this year. Probably. All right, second half underway. Penrith to start off with it. Up by 2, 12-10 over the Cronulla Sharks. Brent, you're a Tigers fan? Shit, and I forgot. I'm an asshole now. I forgot, Brent. Brent, I forgot that you and me are the same. I totally forgot. Now I'm an asshole.
Told you guys you're an asshole.
That's right, Smithy. You're a pair of tragics. Chooks equals Cox, which equals Roosters. I love how you broke that down there. That's great.
When I first read it, I assumed that was just Roosters.
Oh, did you really?
I don't know why about it. In my head, I just thought Roosters. Probably the same about this conversation.
So NRL is expanding with new teams in Western Australia in 2027. Papua New Guinea, yeah. Isn't Tasmania supposed to get a team? Yeah, Tasmania's supposed to get a team, right?
Tasmania, yeah.
Gave up on my Titans and wife let me sink back to her Broncos. Oh no.
Oh no.
BKR Blaze from BKR Sports. He was trying to get me to be a Titans fan for the longest. He finally gave up. But hey, shout out, guys. If y'all are y'all got to go check out my guy BKR. He is. Oh, that was awkward.
Interesting. Yeah, everybody kind of let it bounce. That's the first time I've seen that like that.
They just didn't know how to approach it. Yeah, hey, shout out to our guy Blaze, man. He is doing a lot more traveling stuff right now, but he's one of the bigger content creators for the NRL that we know. Awesome dude, great content. Make sure you go check out BKR Sports, link down below in the comments.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Don Dev, what up, brother? Guys, have you forgot your cricket family? Championship is going on now. Only 4 matches are left. Hey, we haven't forgotten, man. We've just been very, very busy. We're gonna pick back up around IPO, Don. Yeah, never forgetting, man. You know how many sports, you know how many sports are going on? We did cricket for like a solid 2.5 months, like straight. So we're just giving some other sports some love. All right, I'm doing a big scroll down, guys. If I missed something, go ahead. You'll comment it again. All right, but the Sharks now trying to get up on the move. He's going to get lit up right around the 25 meters mark. Yep. Space is kind of opening up. They do have to boot it as the 4th tackle. Oh, I thought he might have had the chance for the 40-20. If it would have had a bounce to the left side, it could have been it.
Yeah.
Oh, Tasmania's AFL team. That's right. That's what it is. Thank you, Brent.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's awesome, Don. Grace says, who do you hope then, or who do you think based on the preseason and number 3? Just kidding. I don't think they actually will. I reckon Titans will, or Para maybe. I think. Number 3 Winspoon. Or Para maybe. I think there's a few contenders based on preseason. I didn't watch much preseason. So I don't know. I've heard some people talk about the Eels and the Titans for the wooden spoon. So yeah, there's no telling. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Angela. Yeah, this is always crooked. Exactly. We've celebrated the Palms, not qualifying facts. Great tackle.
Jimmy said, "There's always a cricket game on." Yeah.
I know. I was getting messages at like 3 a.m. They're like, "You doing the cricket today?" And I'm like, I was like, "When does it start?" They're like, "Oh, it just started." I'm like, "Nope." I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's like right now is not the time for me to be trying to stay up super late.
Whoa! Big opportunity. Miss intercept. Are they going to give him a fresh set of tackles? Yeah, they will.
They are. Yeah.
And now Sharks are kind of giving the Panthers a bit of their own medicine right now.
Very true.
Run forward, put that shoulder down, and hit the inside. Hazleton. Well, welcome back, Mark.
Yeah, welcome back for sure.
Trying to figure out what to do here. Great defense by the Panthers, staying spread out, but keeping the holes closed. JC just dancing. He dancing with him. Tango. Let's do the salsa.
On the 4th.
Oh, here's an opportunity. Oh, good spin off. If he doesn't nearly lose the ball there, I think he's in for 6. He had to slow himself up.
You might be right.
Does he get it down?
I don't know if he got that down.
That's so close.
Yeah, I got to.
They're saying no try. They're going to review.
Yeah, it's got to be a review.
That India versus New Zealand cricket 3 hours. Can't wait. Hopefully it's a good game, guys. And like, look, like we've been promoting in the Discord, guys, just because we're not there. As of right now, we're allowing people to go in the Discord, go into the voice channels, hang out, and do whatever they want to do. So if y'all want to watch the game together, y'all are more than welcome to. So let's see.
Okay.
There was a bobble. There was a bobble on the ground.
It was coming loose before the try line.
It's going to be a knock on.
Yeah,
wow.
His fingers falls right onto the ball as he loses contact with it. Like
That's
2
such
seconds.
that's such a because they still had another tackle left as well.
Yeah, they had one more.
See how much the width of the field limits so much, be it outside or inside. Yeah, it does. It really does. Roosters are the New England Patriots, the NRL, not overly popular.
Now, with the the field being shortly smaller on the side and the front and the main sides, do you think that makes the game worse or more competitive because you have less space?
That's a good question. It definitely makes it different, but that's a really good question. What is y'all's thoughts? Do y'all think it's a less appealing watch with it being? I think it's about. I don't think it's that much narrower. The biggest thing is the try areas are very short comparatively.
Yeah, it's very short.
It's like 5 yards short, which is like 50 feet. Good block there.
Good block.
But it would be 6 again. That shark was netted.
I don't think he definitely meant to block that at all. It just happened to happen. That way.
Yeah, a bunker interaction yet. Very proud national women's soccer team. Wanted her, but she wanted Nathan. What up, yo? Hey, KFC squad. Hey, look, let me know the secret blends of herbs and spices, man. Shit. What's the bet? What's the bet, KFC? That way we can cheer on your bet. Larry a little rattled right now. He's getting looked at by the trainer. That's a big loss if he can't continue. It's gonna be ruck infringement. Another 6 again.
Another 6. Says wider field allows a bit more creativity with kicks, especially. I can see that. Especially with the kicks. I can see that. With how erratic the ball bounces.
So Cleary is back on one knee, back around midfield, being evaluated right now.
Mark says
that's a huge loss. So you think it's worse, less opportunities? Fair enough. You say think it keeps the game fast, so you like it because it keeps the game faster. Okay, interesting.
I can see both. I can see both point of views.
KFC said $20 if the Panthers win, or I have to wash everybody's car. Oh, Lord! Wait, my car too? My car? Can I get in on this? My car
needs it.
I need my car need a washing. Are we talking exterior or interior as well? I'm pretty sure I have a stale fry that slipped through the creases at some point. I had McDonald's yesterday, so I'm sure there's one in there. He said, sure. Oh, Cleary is back in. They're going to swing out to the wingers, and he puts it down. That's a try. The Panthers back up on the board, baby.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dane Laurie with the try. Dane Laurie, I believe that's how you say his name.
All right. So Sharks are hoping for a mixed conversion here. They would need a mixed conversion. And I wonder if they're going to have Cleary kick it since he's dealing with a little bit of an injury.
That was he got hit to the ribs.
Rim injury? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he won't take the kick since he's a little banged up like that.
I would say knowing clearly he's still gonna take the kick.
No, yeah, he's gonna take the kick. He said both? Oh, KFC. Look, I'm not paying you $20, but
I mean, if you're doing both, I'll pay you $20.
I'll pay you $20 if you just clean the car. Yeah, right. And to be honest, I'll pay you $40 because my shit kind of messy right now. That's Americans. That's like $80. So like you're chilling.
Try confirmed. How about I get you $20 and a couple of brews?
Hey, there you go.
20 in a 6-pack? That's still $47.
Hey, there you go. Big bucks, no whammies. All right, so we are gonna have Cleary set it up as he aims it up, and it's interesting. I like how they showed how he lines up the ball.
Yeah, I was just noticing that too.
And he comes pretty straight onto it as well. You know, oh no, he does step over to the left, so it's still the same.
So it's still a slight curve to get the kick up.
Yeah. This is a big kick. Oh, someone threw some of the man. Boo! Get him out of the arena. Nothing belongs like that in the game, man. He's No, that dude's cold. That dude's cold. He said, "You gonna throw shit at me? I'm gonna swipe it away and I'm gonna drill it right down the middle anyway from the hardest angle that I could possibly take the conversion at."
He just flicks it,
yeah,
and it went right to the first row.
You know what? Hey, big ups, man. That's some bullshit.
18-10 to score. DVD says it's important rocking the cradle as the motion of going one side to the other and attacking can add to fatigue and defense and open overlap opportunities. A narrow field compresses the defense and reduces that opportunity. Interesting.
So it's able to save a little bit of the energy from the defense, but also vice versa, because they're going up the middle more. It's also wear them down because all the hits that they're taking. I would assume too.
I would think so too.
You, Skyla, and the car went to Mardi Gras. Shut up, SB. Our Mardi Gras is different out here than y'all's. You bastard.
Yeah, very different.
I mean, we have ones like those too, but that's not what we went to.
Angelo says Sharkey signed Aiden Fanu Blake to stiffen up their forward this season. Panthers are always very tough, as you can see. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They just have high motors, man. That's like the biggest thing. Oh, what a great tackle! What a great tackle!
Great tackle.
I don't have a soundbite for this. Like I'm trying to think what I could use here, but that was disgusting. He gave him that. That's what that was. The hawk tool. The hawk tool. How was your float, Zach? I didn't ride, Jimmy, but Skylar rode this year, and she really enjoyed it. She was it was her favorite parade, which is Iris, which is the all females parade. It's actually the biggest parade of Mardi Gras. There's I think it's 15,000 women that ride in it. It is massive and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. So she got the opportunity to ride. Very expensive to ride on those, by the way, like a couple $1,000s.
Is it really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good. It's a big parade. It's one of the more popular parades. It's probably the most popular day parade in for Mardi Gras.
What was the penalty?
Oh, I didn't see it. That's
huge,
but
they got the ball back though.
Yeah, so it had been on the Sharks.
Oh, that's not good.
Refresh score. Thank you, Smithy. Angela said, I ain't wearing dresses no more.
Brent Davis says shorter narrow field takes a lot of the action out the game and rewrites the game plan. That's why it's just one of the ruck and barely no back set plays.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, another one.
Try. Oh, things are slipping away. Things are slipping away.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're on the Discord now. So if you go to, I think it's some of it's on RFS chat and some of it's in general. You can see some pictures and stuff like that from the parade if you wanted to check it out. This side field makes it easier for forwards and backs because backs can help with the workload without being stretched. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, because you're missing a few little, like you said, on the outside, you're missing space. I can see that. I understand that.
Yeah, I mean,
so technically that should benefit the defense, right? The defense side of the game more than offense.
Yeah. That's what I would think. A shorter field definitely, or a narrower field has to help with the defense a lot more. It has to make it harder on the offense. But there's been some pretty good scores. So, like, they've been very efficient. I mean, I know it's round one, so things are always sloppy in any sport, but when it's the first opening weeks and stuff.
Yeah.
But so far,
that score is by Paul Alamati.
And Edwards with the assist. Yeah.
Started with Cleary with the little behind, under toss to Edwards. Edwards was a little quick shift off to Alamati for the quick score.
And Cleary has been money so far from these conversions. Let's see if he can do it from the right side this time.
I love actually in the background of him seeing the Sharks get themselves amped up. That was pretty cool. Actually, behind him.
Wow. Great kick. Great
nice
kick.
Little curve at the last second to come inside. Appreciate it.
Easy work, just less entertaining. I mean, I guess I see what you're saying, because you lose out on those big run tries and stuff like that, because they, open up the field and they're able to just really like get loose and sprint. So I mean, I guess I can see that. It's just a different type of entertainment, I suppose. Angelo said in the early years, up until the 90s, there was the 10-minute softening up period for tough guys getting square with one another. Refs will let it. We've heard about that. We've seen some of it. Yeah, there's not much on YouTube. Like a lot of the older footage, like pre-2000s, is like very pixelated.
Yeah.
But we have seen some of that. Cold conversion, nicely done. Absolutely, Smithy. Absolutely. The fat fingers got you again, Smith.
Sharks got to do something though. They got to stop them.
Oh yeah, they got to go now. I mean, you're almost 15 minutes into the second half. They got to close this. Again, Panthers with a lead is so dangerous because they just control time possession so well. Get up to the 50, high boot to where you go and cover this kick, and then you're able to pin them back inside the 10 as we see that big hit there by 3. They are going to have a whistle. It's going to be a penalty. Was that a high hit? I don't think it was a high hit. What was the penalty there for? Yeah, so now...
Is it because he was pulling the defender down? Because they were trying to get up. He was pulling the defender back down.
I'm not sure. Can someone explain blocking? So what does blocking mean, Jimmy? Jimmy, and I'm sure you've explained to us several times. But by the way, guys, Jimmy is normally the guy that comes and joins us for all this. He's our NRL expert. I didn't think about sending you the link, Jimmy. If you want to come join for the last 25 minutes, you're more than welcome to, brother. Just shoot me a message. I can send you the link on Instagram. Good tackle. So what does blocking mean? What?
No, so did you see that Hard Knocks, because they couldn't get a deal with any professional teams, they're going to do a college team?
Yeah, well, yeah. After that New York Giants thing with Saquon, I can't. Yeah. I can know why. Grace, are you skipping me? Grace, I am. If I'm being honest with you, I haven't seen a single comment from you. I don't know if it is getting blocked. The last comment that I've seen is this: who do you hope then, or who do you think based on the preseason and number 3 wooden spoon? Just kidding. That's the last comment that I've seen from you. So I'm sorry. We're definitely not ignoring comments. We don't do that here. We try to read everybody, and to be honest, we probably read comments more often than what we should. What up, Amon? Panthers are best at the grind. Yeah, they absolutely. How much time do they have left to play? 23 minutes. 23 minutes. Lewis, so welcome to the channel, brother. Oh, blocking means protecting the ball. So he was protecting the ball?
So the defender changed his line to stop the attacker to get through cleanly.
Interesting.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either. Defender intentionally gets in the way of the play.
Oh, he's falling. Man, he went so far to close to
He's right there too.
Yeah.
It's a great recovery defense by the Panthers. And he gets kind of slipped up a bit there. That's tough. Last tackle. As ball clear the rucks, blockers run forward, shutting down the lanes for defense to reach the ball. Okay. That should be a knock on, right? It's for it because before it hit the ground, he was able to save the knock on. Got it. I don't care. I didn't mean for it to sound rude, and you read comments so much more, so it's actually good. No worries, Grace. No, trust me, we don't want to be rude and missing a comment on purpose. So I don't know why your comment didn't show up for us, but that is our bad.
Well,
do you think Sharks have?
if you do send a comment and we don't, it looks like we're not, responding to it. Please, by all means, send it again.
Oh no, an unfriendly bounce.
Oh, the terrible bounce.
Oh no.
But they're back at 10 with 6 more tries.
Why did that announcer just sound like Sinbad? That'll feel like a win. That'll feel like a win. Love you, SB. VS doesn't do well, sadly. Do you think Sharks have a chance? It's feeling less and less likely at this point. But if they can get a try here, it definitely can open things up. And there we go. Easy one. Put it down, baby. Put it down.
And there's a try.
Another one.
24-14. Now for a conversion.
Blocking equals Shepherd equals bring it back, baby. Player okay. So blocking is literally like, so if me and Nan are on the same team and the ball is being kicked and I'm receiving the ball, Nan blocks a player from getting to me. Is that what that is? And that's not allowed?
Oh.
That's what I'm getting from that. Thanks for subscribing, Grace. Much love.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Not should we do our other 5 today? I know it's early in the month, but
it's up to you, brother. If you want to, I'm not tripping.
All right, let's do it. All right, look, guys, we've had a amazing first couple streams back. It's been a couple weeks since we've been able to stream, so we appreciate y'all for tuning in, joining us, showing a bunch of love. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna gift some memberships. The memberships gives you the ability to use all of our different emotes and different things like that. So we're going to go ahead and gift out 5 because the last 5 we gifted, nobody was here. So hopefully we get a couple that are actually here right now with us. So let's go ahead and gift those 5 out. So shout out to the 5 gifters. Dolph gets it. Shot J, AIO Gaming, Lachi, Annette, and then Jimmy K already got a membership. Hey, shout out Jimmy K. He said, I already got one. I'm spamming the emotes, baby. Much love, guys. Much love, man. Correct. Okay, Craig. Got it. Thank you. Okay, I understand now.
So it's your teammate blocking the defender from getting to you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, so that's a big try, and being in the middle of the field, allowing an easy conversion. I mean, it makes it a close game now. Now between 8, 2 scores. Well, 2 scores, a try, a conversion, and even just a.
Hope you tweet out Richard 2 KFC.
Free kick. Ooh, that was a nasty hit.
Yeah.
We all rich on life, KFC. Good hustle, man. I love the heart that we see here.
It's so hard to take him down. Every time he gets the ball, it's difficult every time.
That's some big. I'm not sure he's Tongan. I don't know what the correct word. Someone said Islanders, not the correct word, but like them boys are big, man. You're not taking them down easily.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's indigenous or if it's Maori or Tongan or anything like that. Someone can correct me, please, so we know what to say. Yeah, that's a big kick with an opportunity on it as well. Oh, no, get it, grab it. It's a knock on. It's a knock on.
Yeah, I think so.
He's like, give me the ball, sir. No, it's okay. Give me the ball. I'll take the ball. Don't you worry. Polly's. Thank you, guys. Polly's.
Polynesian.
Yeah. Do you guys do soccer? Look at my profile picture. I can't see your profile picture. Can you see it?
No, I was laughing because he's put look at my PPI, so I was laughing.
Oh. So we have covered some in the past, and we're supposed to do a lot more. I feel so bad. I haven't even talked to him in a little while now. I need to go and remember his damn name. I think his name is Dave too.
Well, here we go.
Joe.
Sharks with the push. The pressure.
Oh no! Ball bounces loose.
Oh, ball came out.
But we are supposed to do more. So we're trying to figure that out. the times for soccer is like really hard for us, especially for the good games that people want to watch. I think NFL offense, use shielding the receiver, that's shepherding and a no in the yeah. Okay, yes, Smithy, yep. Be me. Go these Sharks. Hey, absolutely. Islanders is any Samoan and Tongan, not Maori. They're just Maori or indigenous New Zealand. Okay. Thank you for the breakdown, Angela. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
I prefer watching NRL, but you like playing soccer. Soccer is a great sport to play. I played it for many years. I played up until I was 18. I have a couple of state championships and stuff like that. I was pretty good back in my day. But watching it, I was only able to really watch it during the World Cup, or if there was a motive of me watching, like whether it was me like trying to learn different things when I was playing.
Oh, you know me and watching soccer.
Yeah.
I can't stand the flopping.
Aiden Fonua Blake has Tongan background, but also rep New Zealand. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Another me session for Rach. Wait, what's Rach doing? Is she in the Discord right now, SB? Jimmy K, I'm with you, not Kiwi or Maori are from New Zealand. Okay, Kiwi and Maori are from New Zealand. Okay.
Okay, Kiwi and Maori.
I think I got mixed up because our good friend Mozzie, he's Tongan, but he's from New Zealand. So I think that's where I got mixed up. Thanks for explaining that.
So close for the try.
Smithy's out there, just 20 in the pocket. Maori are Polynesian too. Okay, so that's just the easy way to say it's Polynesian. Oh, he's going to return and take it up another angle. Try to see if you catch him off guard. Had a guy running forward. It's going to be a knock on.
Oh.
No knock on?
Oh, the ref didn't. No stoppage.
Yeah, okay. Now they're going to call it. They're going to give the knock on now. Wait.
Why do you wait so? Wait, what?
So I think they give advantage. So it's like soccer. I think they give advantage. So since there was no advantage where he went further, they go ahead and bring it back. I think that's what's happening. But the Panthers don't like it because they're like, why would I want to start here at the 1 meter line when I could start at the 5? Unless they're saying, oh no, they were saying it's obstruction, a ruck obstruction.
Well, why did you wait so long to make that call?
That is weird. That was weird.
Okay, I don't agree with that one.
I don't agree with that either. Way too late. What? Oh, things are getting weird. Things are getting weird here.
So because they dislodged the ball, that all of a sudden now it's.
I don't know. Everything's kind of getting crazy. I thought they were whistling him down. They tried to say he was attempting a pass.
I'm trying to see the replay.
I don't agree with that.
There is a hand in there from a Panther player that dislodges the ball. There is a hand there, so I mean, that's the only thing I can see. Because he's gripping it pretty tough, but there's a third hand that comes in and knocks it out. So it's considered strip, yeah. So I've been playing since I was 3, so 10 years. My dad actually made me kick before I could walk by swinging my leg into the ball for me. That's pretty cool. So the ref missed it. I think the linesman called it. That's why. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jimmy. Auckland, New Zealand is the largest Polynesian city in the world.
Is it really? That's pretty cool. I think that's where Mozzie's from. Is from Auckland.
Yeah, I believe so. Early in Discord, you were saying Rach and kept thinking it was for you.
Oh, Zach, yeah.
Me,
oh, you're trolling me. Okay. I was trying not to be. Yeah, he kept saying Rach, and I thought he was just misspelling my name. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, what is this rat shit? I was like, are you trying to make fun of me or somewhere? And he goes, wow. He's like, you selfish. What is it called? Where you're all about yourself. What's that word called?
I don't know. My brain's not.
Yeah, I know, but it's not working either. But they were like arrogant, and no, not arrogant. But anyway, same thing. But I was okay. I got you. But did strip it? Called me scared.
When we put nice PJs Rach, I was like, wait, what? But now I get why you said that.
Narcissist. That's what it was. Narcissist.
Yeah, hand was in there, but he didn't strip it, called a loose carry.
Grace, you better get to studying, Grace. Stop playing with your school now. Yeah, all right, you got to go and be a doctor, lawyer, whatever the heck you want to be. You better start studying.
Don't
Stop
make it
playing
our fault.
around.
You don't pass the test. I would feel bad.
I don't want nobody coming in and being like, you can't watch these guys no more because you're distracted from your schoolwork. All right, go study now. but like the stream before you leave.
And turn notifications on.
yeah. The bells. Yeah, Narcy. Yeah, the other N word. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Richard, what up, Richard? How you doing, brother? How's life, man? How's the bets been going? You been making some big money this year so far, or what? Like and subscribe, right, Jimmy? Exactly. She already subscribed. We already got Grace. Grace already in the building.
So we got another penalty.
High tackle. All right, Jimmy, take it easy, brother. Much love, man.
Appreciate
yeah. Hit him right around the neck. I don't need to study to be a soccer player anyway. It's about rocks. All I need to know about a damn rock is that a rock A+ to me. Like I smoke rocks. My name's Tyrone Bengals. I smoke rocks.
Dave, I need that set again. Under 12 minutes left.
They keep trying to do this like very like late offload to a chasing runner. Oh, I had a complete like time jump right there, and there's a fucking try out of nowhere. Did you have that jump as well?
I didn't have a jump because I just saw it happen.
Oh, mine went from like a tackle, and then all of a sudden he was in the try area. So there we go. Let's go. Another one.
Count
them up, Sharks.
Count them up, Sharks. Whatever, let me see what his name is. But number 8, every time he gets the ball, though, he gets the most distance when he gets the ball. So I'm surprised they haven't fed it through him more often. Aiden, if I knew Blake, okay, that's Blake right there. But every time he gets the ball, I don't know why they don't focus on him as being the lead. Because when he gets the ball, he don't get stopped right away.
No.
He takes over a lot of territory.
Said I've been on a break, took the family away up the coast for some fishing. Oh, nice, man. Catch anything nice or what? Y'all did offshore?
Y'all did catch and release, or actually catch the eat.
Great scene of stone throwing scene in Life of Brian. This is a fire game. No, this is the best game by far. So in the Las Vegas series. Yep. Drill it.
22.
There it is. All right. Come on. We got a game, baby.
There it is.
We got a game. We got some bloody mouths. Everything you want. I think that lip is bro. It's not a bloody mouth. His lip is split. His lip is completely split.
They gave him some sutures. He just came back.
Yeah.
He was the one that was leaving before you went to the bathroom last time. They took him to the back and they basically just sewed him up.
Damn never, Thoro. I would say those words. I want to be a Flophouse influencer. A Flophouse. What is that, Mark? What is a Flophouse? Do you know what that is, man?
It's one of those TikTok groups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of the little influencer houses.
Yeah, Grace is young. Whenever you said you've been playing since you were 3 and you've been playing for 10 years, I think you might be our youngest viewer. So we're going to try and watch our language. I'm very bad at it, and I've had some beers, but welcome to the channel, Grace.
Just use headphones. Use headphones.
No. Because we don't want young people to feel like they need to use headphones to watch us. No, we just need to be better. So I need to be better because you don't ever. I need to be better.
I do curse, but I have better control than you do.
Yeah. Grace, if it ever gets a little too vulgar, just type in language and put us in check, and then we'll stop. Like we ain't mad at it. What's up, Chica? So the games are fixed. They want Penrith to win. There's always one. There's always one.
I was waiting for somebody to come in and say it. I was waiting.
There's always one. Oh, come on. Let's just enjoy the sport, right? Like, who cares? I don't want to say too much because I'm just a bloke with a VC in his bloodline. Hey, fair enough. Chica. Or is it Chica or Chica? I don't know why I want to say it like Chica, even though there's a K in there. Yeah, probably. I don't give a crap. Okay, fair enough. But still, we want to be respectful. Sarks is still biting. They nibble him. A fresh set of teeth came in. We can ask Grace about how to use instant TikTok. You're probably right. How do we get trending? Do I have to do a dance?
He said, "Do I have to do a dance?"
What up, Clinton? How you doing, brother? Say go Sharkies. Hey, yo, big up Sharkies. Come on, man. 8 minutes to go. Down by 2. Let's go, baby. There's a challenge here. Yeah, great Edwards. I'm trying to jinx your play right now. Edwards is looking so good. He's just perfection, right? Doesn't do a single thing wrong. Panthers are just so set. They're so good. No fix. Are you kidding yourself? That's blasphemy. Swear all you want as soon as my parents are away from me and all my friends is swear words galore. I mean, that's typically how it goes.
Yeah.
But like I said, still want to be respectful. Yeah, Panther is completely cool with just booting it and putting them back inside their own 10. Oh, good movement there, out to the outside to the wingers. Has some space. Good offload. Might have been a forward pass that they got away with on that one. That would be the first tackle. They're going to bring it out now to the right. And they're bringing it wide right now up to the middle. Get gang tackle right across the 40-meter mark, right around 38. Yeah, yes. Do not join our Discord.
I'm like, Aussie 13? Yeah. They probably still curse more than Zach.
Oh! That is a absolute phenomenal tackle there by Cleary. Now on the fourth tackle, they need to get in. He can't get in. Turns around in the grab up by number 13. Gets him right inside the 3. They're going to swing it out wide. Fakes a dummy. Is going to get brought down. Oh, that was the opportunity. Yeah, that might be the one that they missed. That's going to be the one they missed.
I don't think that was the opportunity to do the fakie right there.
There you go, Andrew. Hi. Warriors just lost to a trash 7-16 time. Make me sad. That was a tough loss, especially with it being out for the rest of the season. That was a tough loss. But I appreciate you saying hi this time. Thank you, man.
That does mean something. Under 6 minutes left.
I mean, right now, Panther is just like, we're just going to keep trucking. We're going to keep putting our feet onto the ground, holding up, get a big kick, and see if we can get something to break through the middle. That's all the goal is. And this is what we're going to see. Nathan Cleary, now it's going to work out. Now get a little fancy. Switches out over to the 5/8. I'm sorry, it's not the 5/8. That's
Isaiah. Is that Isaiah?
The second rower. It's front row, right? I'm trying. I might mess up like positions. I'm trying to learn that, so it will come with some mess ups. Second row, yeah, second rower. Joint said, "Is this your first day watching NRL?" No, it's not. No. Even though we might sound a little novice when it comes to certain things. We have been watching NRL since about 2021. Here and there, we do State of Origin in the Grand Finals. But this year, we're trying to put an emphasis on doing more regular season games.
But it might sound that because we do a bunch of different sports, or some things may get confused or forgotten because we do so many different other sports.
Yeah, we've probably learned 6 different sports in the last 3 years, and yeah, it gets mixed up. I promise you, by in 2 months' time, 3 months' time, we'll be fine. And you would think that you'll believe that we've been watching for years. Cleary, there we go to the outside, and there it is. That's the game stealer. That's the game stealer.
That should be the game.
What a try right at the end there.
Another score by Dane Lowry.
And everybody else is just brute force, man. It's get to Cleary and then let him do some magic. And that's what he did, because he opens it up. Because you can't trust what he's going to do. You can't overcommit to Cleary. Work it out. Send it back to Cleary. Cleary opens it up. They have to play him more honest. They have to keep him tucked in close. That allows the winger to get to the outside. Well, he's not the winger, but he's the interchange. Well, he's playing winger. He's the interchange playing winger. So, yeah. Unreal.
Great score.
Theater and the tackles, they now become old men getting up. Penrith, don't panic. They just grind. You're absolutely right, Amon. Look for Leary go for a 2-point field goal. Go Sharks. I don't even know how to work Discord. I'm probably going to get in trouble if I don't get back to study. Go study, Grace. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for subscribing as well. Much love.
Yeah. Check out some of my videos when you get time.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
I don't care.
I don't care. I love it. I
Clearly
don't
for another
care.
conversion.
Did he make it again?
He's about to kick right now.
It was just asking a question. Like, will he make it again?
I'm hoping so. He's 4 for 4 tonight. Let's make it 5 for 5.
My dude's got some strong ass cheekbones. God damn. Johnny Bravo looking ass. No, not this time.
Close.
Right.
But
we got a game
far
now.
to the left.
We got a game now. 6 points.
22.
Still alive. Can we see some overtime? Do they do overtime in the regular season, guys? I don't think we ever see anything like that. So I'm not sure.
Joint says that's cool. Just came across you guys that will hopefully continue to watch throughout the season. Would love for you guys to react to NRL Rugby GOAT, Sonny Bill Williams.
So Joint. So if you haven't checked us out, so we actually had an interview with Brian Fletcher just a week ago now. We were able to interview him the other day. It was about a 40-minute podcast. It was quite fun. We had a great time. We have heard about Sonny Bill Williams. And I actually did a reaction to him, but that video got blocked. It was right once the NRL kind of strickened up about everything. That is a great opportunity for the Sharks and big misplay by the Panthers. But hopefully we can do some more reactions to players and stuff soon. We think we're going to have the ability to do that now, which we got to test a little bit. But yeah, we're very excited.
Well, that's the link for our Fletcher interview.
There you go. 3 tackles into the set. Going inside the 5. Good gang tackle there by the Panthers. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought that was going to be it.
Yeah.
That was that quick offload to the full spreading player. He's in. Oh, my God. Lock down.
Yeah, that defense right there.
Is it a turnover?
I think it was the 5th. That was the 5th, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was the 5th, yeah.
Now it's just wasting time.
Yeah. Oh my God, the ball came out. Oh my God, but it ends up in the hands of the Panthers as he's on a streak, running one-man beat.
No,
he's going to get late tackled.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. That didn't feel like... Should that have been a knock-on?
And the way everybody stopped playing for a second there, I felt that I think everybody thought it was a knock-on, and at one point, everybody thought it was knock-on. They stopped playing.
Yeah, and a field goal seals it, basically.
And they're keeping it right there, dead center, just in case.
They're setting up the field goal now. Back one more time? No? They set a field goal now. Yeah, right in the middle.
This is he moved back to the left side, so
move back to Cleary.
Clearly.
Oh, got a bad reception. Okay.
23 seconds.
Something incredible. Let's see something crazy. You got to play. Got to play. Get up. Up. He has a gap. That's it.
Try to kick it forward. Penrith picks it up, though.
What
Great
a
stop
win.
by Sorensen. Great stop. That's going to be a dub for the Penrith Panthers. 28-22.
I just realized I never said a captain. Who's my captain? Oh, I have Cleary as my captain. That's not good. He didn't play great. Wow. What a game.
What an opportunity at the end, but just couldn't put it together.
It was a couple years ago, joint, but it was exciting. It was exciting.
Especially, I remember too, joint. Watching that video was like in our early stages, so it was just like eyes wide open. It was fun to watch, but it was definitely entertaining.
We didn't quite understand everything that was going on when we watched back then.
Yeah, it was just more about the rawness of the game. You know what I'm saying?
You need to get a Jonathan Thurston to laugh live for you. Okay. Gold Shift come up. She says, that's the game. That's the game, man. Wow. What a game. What a great game. Down to the wire. You know, it's a good feeling, especially after the first three. What a game. I wonder if we're going to see some type of like aftermath. Like, I hope they don't just like cut straight away. Like, they're really missing out if they don't show some type of like after game conversation that's going to take place. I'm trying to see if they're going to show it.
Sinbad, I didn't even know we were doing that was today. So, I think it's talking about last. I don't even have a team. That's our profile.
So y'all boys need to do an Australian tour together eventually. Hey, that's the dream, Join. We already know if we're gonna try and get out there, we're gonna try and get out there during the month where we get NRL Grand Finals, AFL Grand Finals, and then get to go to Bathurst. That's like the big time goal if that ends up being a possibility for us in the future. You keep telling them, right? I know they've been begging us for forever. What's the time at? It's over. It's over. KFC, game over.
Panthers win. You get your money.
Name me the states of Australia without cheating. Oh Lord,
no, no. You name me the states without cheating. How about that? Uno reverse card.
There's 7, right? Is there 7 states? I feel like I can give a crack at it. Tell me how many states there are. I think I can give a crack at it.
Yeah, I know, Sinbad. I made the profile like just now. Like I wasn't in Discord with you guys, so I didn't even know. I wasn't even thinking about doing a team yet.
Yeah, a lot of stuff been going on the last couple of weeks, guys. Like we aren't even bullshitting not like we normally do, but there's been a lot of bullshit going on. Yeah. There's too drunk and getting drunk. The 7th is drunk. The 7th is drunk. Well, I mean, I know New South Wales, Queensland.
I'm not even gonna lie and say I know the states, so I'm not even gonna try that.
Oh, dude, it kills me because like if my brain was like functioning correctly, I know I can name at least 4 or maybe 5.
I'm gonna say because that's not something we ever learned. I'd have no idea. I have no idea.
I just know from like reading comments and stuff like that, but like yeah, my brain's not functioning. I know obviously the 2, Queensland, New South Wales. I'm trying to picture the map. Oh, I'm not even gonna try and embarrass myself.
That's what I was like, I don't know why you try.
I'm not even gonna try to embarrass myself. Let me just pull it up because I like just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, let me just pull it up.
I don't know. Said pissed, drunk, munted, Cadburied, almost slotted, shattered.
All right, here we go.
6 states
All right.
and 3
All right, so New
internal
South
territories,
Wales, Queensland.
7 external territories.
Oh, that's right. There's territory. That's where I got fucked up. Victoria was the one that I knew that I just couldn't remember. That's 3. So what's the 7th?
Those are the states.
Yeah,
That's
see,
funny.
yeah, I knew it wasn't. I knew where, like, I knew what main cities were in these. I knew Adelaide was there. I knew Perth was there.
Thank you for
I didn't know about
Mark,
Northern at all. I knew Victoria. What's considered the
YouTubers from Adelaide?
What's considered the drunk 7th? Or are you just saying? Yeah, I was.
Although Jervis Bay is part of ACT technically, so you could argue 2 territories. Now, guess which teams are in each state?
See, joint. I feel like you're trying to make us look stupid, joint. You know, the whole point of us streaming is to make us look smart. Yeah, you're trying to make us look stupid. You're trying to make us look dumb. Queensland is Broncos, Cowboys, Titans. Broncos, Cowboys, Titans. Rabbitohs. No, not Rabbitohs. That's Sydney. That's New South. No, that's Sydney. Never mind. It's not Rabbitohs.
Is it Rabbitohs in Sydney? Because isn't that what the
yeah. And Sydney's not in Queensland. Sydney's in New South Wales.
Yeah, NSW.
So NSW. So I know those 3 are Queensland. Rabbitohs, Roosters, Roosters, West Tigers.
Join. I'm too old.
Dolphins are in New South Wales, I believe. I think is Bulldogs is in Queensland. I don't know where St. George is. I don't know where Cronulla is. I don't know where Parramatta is.
How about you guys name all the states and what team to what state?
No, I know it's humor. I was like really just.
No, I'm talking about for USA. Why don't y'all do that? Go ahead and do that. Give me those 50 and the teams that go to each state.
Tassie's considered the too close a cousin. Oh, I got you. I know. Dolphins are Queensland. Oh, my bad. Dolphins, Queensland, Bulldogs. Oh, damn. So I got those mixed. Okay. Shit. I thought Bulldogs were there. Well, I tried. I tried. Are they the Sydney Bulldogs? Is that what it is? I didn't think they were the Sydney Bulldogs. Okay, never mind. I feel that's right. Y'all did say there's what 3 teams in Sydney or 4 teams in Sydney. Never mind. I'm stupid, guys. Just don't worry about it. Arkansas, the only one right, Rach. Shut up, Sinbad. You bastard.
Calling Rachel was hilarious.
I'm gonna have to go off the NBA teams to guess American states. Okay, all right. No. All right, no. Now we're gonna have some fun. Y'all made fun of us, so now we're gonna have some fun. Name what would be a fair number? Like 15? I feel like 20 is hard. Like 15
of states.
Can anybody name 15 U.S. states? 15 should still be pretty easy, I would think, but I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if you're going off of teams, yeah, you could.
Yeah, if you're going off teams, yeah.
Because most teams are like in the capitals. Most teams are near the capital or in the capital.
Sinbad say you can name 45 minimum. Burp say you can name all 50. No shit, I don't even know if I can name all 50 anymore.
If I look at a map, I probably could. But it's been a very long time. I looked at it. I used to do that with the kids, so we could teach them the different states. But I haven't done that in a long time because they're all grown.
I'm pretty sure I can do all. I'm pretty sure I can do all the map until I get up to like northeast. And then
So Yobo, you said I only found out this week the Raiders are now Las Vegas and not Los Angeles, but also they haven't been in Los Angeles for quite a while because they were in Oakland.
well,
they originally were Oakland. Well, their very original time they were San Francisco until the stadium got built. Then they actually moved to their home in Oakland. Then moved to Los Angeles.
Back to Oakland,
then to Las Vegas.
Into Vegas, yeah. Whenever I was talking to BKR, he's like, dude, even Oakland fans stuck around because I don't know if you were here for that conversation. Yeah, no, you were. I was telling them, I was like, Raiders fans are like for life. I was like, they should have been promoting that. I was like, Vegas Raiders fans are crazy. And he goes, yeah, even the guys from Oakland stuck around. I was like, no, I was like, I didn't reply back because it was like a day later, but I was like, guys from Oakland. I was like, the Los Angeles fans stuck around. I was like, no, I was like, there's a long history with the Raiders.
Yeah,
is stuff like that. It's way bigger than just Oakland. All Oakland fans are still Raiders fans. They just hate that they went to Vegas.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Hating to go to Vegas when it was definitely an opportunity.
PA. What the hell kind of is that your real name? And am I pronouncing that right? I ain't gonna lie, that name is crazy. PA. But good old PP, bro. Say Yabo Warriors are from New Zealand. They are from New Zealand. You're right. The Warriors owners are trying to stop a second New Zealand team. Really? That's kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
Why would you want? I mean, I guess they don't want to like separate the fan group. And didn't they just have an issue not that long ago where like they weren't able to play at their home field for a while? Was because of flooding or something like that? Maybe that's why.
I mean, probably.
But you think you'd want to make more teams like in your area? That's what I would think.
It's so crazy looking at that map. You could tell at one point where Tasmania is. That was connected at one point.
Oh yeah. You think it fit right there? Yeah. It's almost like a fucking lost puzzle piece. Like, no, this goes right there.
I mean, I wonder how. If you go through like science, I wonder how long ago did that piece in the middle get flooded?
Well, I mean, you even look at it even further. I mean, of like how this fits. This literally fits.
It fits right next
here.
to ACT. Yeah.
This fits right here. It goes into. Wait, what is that little Dicky song? Do you know about the war?
Oh, yeah.
Do you fuck with Pangea? What? This bitch don't know about Pangea. Oh man, sorry, wrong guys. Tasmania used to be next to California.
Takes me next to California. That's a hell of a trek.
They're gonna stop. Let's see. That's why.
Continental drift. Yeah, continental drift.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna stop the profits. Okay, it has nothing to do with the profits. It's just not the right time. League is only just now challenging rugby for viewage after 30 years. I mean, the thing is like this thing we've said from watching is like we've enjoyed rugby league more than I think rugby league is the better captivating sport for new viewers. Union obviously has the history, so that is a hard thing to beat. History is the hardest thing to beat in sports because once you have a history in some type of competition, you have loyal fans that will never leave. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same struggle as to why, cricket is going to have such a hard time diving into the baseball world in the U.S. because it's not because cricket isn't a good sport. It's because it's like, oh, you're trying to take over my sport, so I'm not going to watch for the reason that I'm a baseball fan. And so that's the hardest thing that league has to judge, and in a media world where it's so fucking easy to watch everything and anything that you want, it's just difficult to like translate everything.
Very true.
Dead since Australia don't care about it anymore. It's really hurting the sport. You think so? Like I didn't think Australia's rugby union team was like really that dominant. Like I thought it was always like Kiwis were always like the dominant fact, at least from what we've known. We obviously don't have all the facts behind it. Shout out Electric Eel. I love that name, by the way, with the K. I don't know why that reminds me of like some type of Pokemon. Electric Eel. What up? Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. South America and Africa fit together, and that's how they first knew. Yeah. Mm.
Oh yeah.
You got to remember there's less people. Yeah, Benji. You don't know about Benji. People in the whole of New Zealand than you've got to remember there's less people in the whole of New Zealand than Sydney. The most played sport in New Zealand is football, then basketball. Rugby has the most money, and there are still schools that prevent kids from playing league. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, now that you broke it down that way, I kind of see
the schools are preventing it.
Why is that? Why is it that they are preventing that? Non-exact geology class.
That's just a cultural resistance to the sport. They don't, because it changes maybe something.
Maybe. By the way, guys, those that are new or the first time joining, like we got 34 of y'all in here. Appreciate y'all after the game, just kind of bullshitting with us. This is what we do. We get into these random conversations that go off the wall, and we don't know how we got here, but we're here.
Hence Zach's shirt. That's what we are.
Yeah, we just yapping. Also, good talent from New Zealand are getting scouted to NRL at a young age, and they don't get to go down the union path. So is it that the union path is just so prominent in New Zealand, and that's why they is that why they prevent it? Is it a like quasi like political thing where they want to keep growing the union side of the sport, and league is trying to take over and just not ready for it? DVD actually named 15. He said New York, North Dakota, Idaho. How do you go North Dakota and forget South Dakota, by the way? Idaho, Kansas, Texas, Florida, District Columbia, not a state. Lost.
Yep, it's a district.
It's a district. Tennessee, Missouri, Iowa, Georgia, Alaska, Indiana, Arkansas, Massachusetts.
You're probably like, what do you mean it's a district? It's officially not a state.
Yeah, it's actually in the middle of what is it? Pennsylvania, Maryland, and there's another state like east, west of it. Yeah,
it's a strategic thing that there's not a state, because if it was a state, it would 99% always be Democratic, and actually would throw off the elections for the Republican Party. That's the reason why they won't pass it, because the people that live there want it to be a state so they can actually get taxed properly. Because the people that live there don't get taxed properly. They get shafted.
Mine says rugby union is big money for the schools as they broadcast school rugby, and the history of New Zealand is the All Blacks. Yeah. That makes sense. Prestige in rugby and don't like them playing league. Okay, so it is a history thing is why they don't want them translated to that. That makes sense. Arkansas. That's it. I love how like Arkansas is the first state that you think of. Like, I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all ever come to the States, do not go to Arkansas. It smells like skunk. It like literally I've driven through Arkansas many times on my way up to Illinois. I used to drive every single year for a family reunion, and we go through Arkansas. And from when you hit the border of Arkansas till you get at the end of the opposite border of Arkansas, it smells like fucking skunk piss. It is disgusting.
What is Arkansas known for? Let's see.
Skunk piss.
Hot springs, rivers, lakes, music, and food. I've never heard Arkansas
and skunk music. Well, no, it's probably because of music, because that's where a lot of because a lot of people from New Orleans area were in Arkansas. A lot of like farmers and stuff like that, like small farmers before they moved down south, wherever it was like
it's
like the Mississippi like really open music. And all that stuff. Yeah,
it's like the classical folk music.
That's where all my family is from. All my family is from. It was as far back of generations that I could track was they're all from Arkansas. They own small farms and shit like that. Preventing true athletes to excel in their chosen / loving sport. Yeah, I'm a big goer of like when you're young, like between the ages of like probably 8-9 years old till about 15-16, you should play every sport. And then once you turn 16 is when you iron in on the one that you want to be most competitive in, or that you have the biggest chance in. Like, because you get so many assets from playing other sports. Like, you learn so much from and not just other sports, but from doing gymnastics, from doing wrestling, from doing fucking dancing, and that sounds funny, but there's literally been athletes that their parents put them through ballet so they can be better football players, so they have better balance. Like that's all factual. Yeah. Trying to prevent an athlete from playing a certain sport because it just doesn't fit your criteria, that always feels weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't recognize South Dakota. I was actually supposed to move to South Dakota. Well, not supposed to. I got a job offer for a general management position at any time where I was supposed to run like 3 gyms in South Dakota, and I was like, Sioux Falls, beautiful city.
You were almost there, bro. You was almost there.
I literally was.
Yeah,
I was
that.
literally almost there. Like,
we was having like long conversations about that Buffalo move.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I might be able to find exactly where Sioux Falls is. It is a beautiful city. It is magnificent. But yeah, I'm from New Orleans. Like, I would not fit in. For like as weird as it sounds, there's too many white people. I'm from New Orleans. I wouldn't feel comfortable. Like, it would be really weird. And it's also cold as a bitch. And I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, not doing that. Not doing that at all. But it's beautiful. There's like little rivers that go through the main city and everything like that, waterfalls and all kind of crazy ass shit, stuff like that. And
one of my childhood friends, he ended up moving there. I forgot why he moved there. I think it was for a job.
I'm also like kind of doxing myself. Apparently, I didn't realize that dot's on there. A lot of top all black in recent years have actually been junior league players who were forced to be in union schools. Interesting. So with union schools, is that like the is that like your what was it? Auckland, what was it? Auckland College, and then what was the thing that we reacted to, which was actually blocked in New Zealand, so those in New Zealand couldn't watch that video.
Yeah, that sucked that they couldn't watch it. With the high schools,
yeah, it was like one was a high school that was like 14 to like 18, and the other one was like 17 to like 20 something.
I felt like it made like kind of like a junior college almost. It's probably not called a junior college, but that's what it felt like.
They tried selling the Dakotas to Canada. They said no.
I think that did happen. It
probably did. Yeah, one of my friend's brother was trying to work his way up rugby New Zealand, but he got scouted to a developmental squad for an NRL team at the age of 16. He chose NRL instead because of the opportunity. Well, that's really cool. How'd that go? Did he have any chances of going professional or working like in the junior teams and stuff like that? Also known as North Louisiana. No. We actually don't claim North Louisiana. We call them South Arkansas because they're just different. They're just different. We have Louisiana, which without trying to like completely dox myself, but Louisiana is from here to there. This is Louisiana. Yeah, everything above here, like at the above the ankle, that's South Arkansas, and everything in this cuff is East Texas. All right, that's not Louisiana. Don't go to Detroit. The worst weed smell of my life is there. The worst weed smell was just so much weed, or did it smell like nasty? Like it didn't smell like stank. It smelled like stink.
Could be there's a difference. That bad skunk weed.
Yeah, I'm saying there's a difference between stank and stink. Stank is good. Stink is nasty.
Yeah, there's some weed that does smell disgusting. Like, what are you smoking? It smells like ass.
Y50. I was a rep footballer at school, and I had pressure from schools to switch to union because they saw me playing touch rugby. No kidding. That's actually kind of crazy. What up, Aiden? Say, are you going to watch the NASCAR COTA race too? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. I was saying probably not. It'd be a night. No, we aren't. I have done some NASCAR stuff over on our Discord, and some people do like it. So this is like the weird thing. I don't know if Don feels the same, but I enjoy watching some motorsports. Like, I've really enjoyed watching Bathurst. I like specific motorsports, and I have enjoyed watching like some F1 and stuff like that. But a lot of motorsports and stuff like that, it's just, I don't know. I just don't know enough about cars and stuff to where it's like a whole different level. Like with bat and ball sports or whatever, things like that. There's certain commonalities that I'm able to understand, and so I can appreciate. With motorsports, it's like I just know, fast car, loud engine. Like outside of that, I'm kind of lost. So like,
I mean, that's all you need to know.
I mean, I guess so.
You don't need to know how the car functions to see who wins.
I mean, I get it, but I don't know.
That's because you're overthinking it.
Well, do you know who I am, Non? That's what I do. That's what I do, back. Come on,
Car
man.
goes zoom zoom. Some win, some don't.
Also, if you're New Zealand, so you automatically can go to Australia without applying for a visa or anything, and can live there permanently after 4 years. I think Mozzie is still. I don't think Mozzie's done it yet. Mozzie was supposed to be moving over to Australia. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually done it yet or not. Where is Mozzie? Mozzie came in earlier. I messaged him on Instagram.
He probably disappeared. He probably went to work.
Man, I'm telling that motherfucker he needs to quit.
But I mean, well, because today's Saturday for you guys, right? I mean, Sunday. So yeah, he probably did go to work.
Oh, probably so.
So I tell him to quit. Jakey says Jesuits control pro sports. In most places, that's very true. So we call Rabbit's Penrith girlfriend in March before the. That's funny.
Let's see. Chat saying that New Zealand making them play union over there and steering them away from league. Yeah. Tigers will make
that happens.
Will make the 8 after 14 years, no finals, end equals 14. What we look. Tigers about to do some big things, Jakey. Jakey, I don't know why that sounded so smooth because you have your name as Jakey, but like Jakey, don't play with the Tigers now. Despite it being the NRL show, it's been great. I got to go back to the mother-in-law. That means I can't stream for the game later. Both of you have shit weather coming, so take care. Do we have shit weather coming?
Yeah, we have another polar vortex, supposed to be worse than the previous one.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Lovely. What's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow? It's supposed to be hot. Oh, we're gonna get clouds. Oh,
the lows the next 3 days can be kind of crazy too.
Oh, we don't have any of that. We're chilling. We're not dropping below 40, 46 at all.
You probably will get it because there's a humongous tornado warning outside. It's a little south of you guys.
That all scripted and predetermined. Wake up. I'm awake. It's cool. I'm begging SVG to win the race. Hey, big ups. Bathurst out of the race to watch the Adelaide 500 event to race. We haven't watched the Adelaide 500. We watched Bathurst the last 2 years. Yeah, we watched Bathurst the last 2. I love Bathurst. I want to go and experience Bathurst in person. That's one thing. I want to go and experience the race itself, and I also want to experience driving around it. At a very slow, moderate speed. You know what I mean? like I don't know if I'll leave second gear. Joint said I most recently moved from Melbourne to Auckland. Okay, how you like it? How have you liked the transition, Joint?
Yeah, I like
that. True look up Lexi 91. He said Rabbits would be finals against Penrith, but it's all rigged, boys. Same as AFL and all sports. I mean, you can believe that. That makes you happy. It makes me happy not to believe that, whether it's true or not. But we also see that in every sport where they're like, "Oh, these teams are going here, this team are there." They don't go there. Kyra's all been shits because no one wants to move to Northern Territory. Leave my Tigers alone, man. At 6 kilometers is a public road. Yeah. We know it's a public road. Yeah.
How's that?
We've already talked with Mainstar. He said he's gonna take us in his M1. He's gonna rev that shit up. he's gonna take us for the ride of our lives. And I don't know.
I'll be watching from the berm.
I don't know if that means in a sexual way or I'm a little confused with Mainstar whenever. But I'm like, all right, I'm in, bro. Strap up. Let me get a seatbelt. Oh man, but it's been fun, man. I know. Let me look at the NRL schedule, just to kind of give an idea. I know we're going to plan to do a good bit more NRL games and stuff like that. It's going to be the games that are going to be at a more favorable time. So these games that are at 3 a.m. and 1 a.m. probably won't be possible. Some of these 1 a.m. games we might be able to do on the Discord. So that's why we've been pushing the Discord so much, because we do certain things on there that we don't do on live stream, because if we go live on YouTube, then we're committing ourselves to cover the whole game. Whereas if we're on Discord, sometimes we'll watch a half, sometimes we'll watch 10 minutes, and we'll just go ahead and be like, hey, I'm tired. We're going to go ahead and hop off. But when we're live on YouTube, we cover the whole thing. So there, the games that are at 3, those are probably never will happen. But those games that start at 11 o'clock I think there's some that start at 10. There's some that start like right at 12. Those type of games will be possible for us to try and cover and watch along with you guys. But like I said, majority of the games that we will do will be done on the Discord channel, just for that reason that I stated earlier. So please go and join the Discord. It's a really fun time. It honestly was something that we decided to do kind of at random. And it's probably been the best thing that we've done for our channel, because people just go in there and just talk all day, every day, and bullshit and talk amongst each other. I join it every now and then. All of a sudden, I got 1,000 notifications, stuff like that, because people are chatting, which is also cool.
Yeah. What's you guys' plans for this channel? Where would you love to see it in the next 5 years? I mean, we definitely talked about different things, but more so having it to the point where it's a actual sports media outlet, and for multiple sports with multiple personalities, not just myself or Zach. We have a plan. It's just going to take time to get those things done, and trying to build a team that is not only trustworthy, but also it fits the vibe of the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People like us. We love sports. We also don't take things so seriously. You know what I'm saying? We can also just have random conversations, just bullshit.
Like Fletcher in Hindi.
Hindy.
Yeah.
I kept calling him Hindi as well. Yeah, it's Hindy. Exactly that. I mean, 5 years is so long from now. I mean, when we started this channel, back in 2021, 2020, something like that, it was honestly just a way. Non had been covering sports on his Twitch and YouTube for a little bit. I know Non for about, I think, almost 10 years now, or coming close to 10 years now.
Probably coming close.
I think it's 9 years now, something like that. Yeah. And I just joined him one day, and it went good. People tend to liked our chemistry back and forth, so we decided to make a channel. And we just did it as a way to watch sports, so we weren't watching sports alone, and we could watch it together. And so now we're kind of in that space where we're trying to make something of what RFS is and who we are, and different things like that. We're getting a lot more opportunities this past year. I mean, these last 2 months has been probably the most insane 2 months of my life with all this stuff, man. I mean, being able to get media access for college football, we probably could have had media access for the Super Bowl to some extent, not the actual game, but other things around it. Getting the interview with Fletch, and different things like that. So it's just, we're just taking it one step at a time. We're just doing it our way, man. We're not trying to
we're just growing. We're growing slowly as to what we are able to do. Our capabilities. There is a point where we know we want to do things in from a different point of view, not just reaction videos. So which we have talked about and planned. It's going to take us time because of like Zach said earlier, this last couple months has not only been crazy for the sports side, but in the personal side too. It's like a lot going on. So it'll come along. It's just going to take some time. Yeah.
And the biggest thing I think we give to people is just like the fun bar experience. That's kind of what we go for. Like, you watch games, you're just chilling out with your buddies. If the game sucks, then we'll just talk about other shit, and we'll just bullshit while we're watching the game. Some big happens, like, oh shit, touchdown, big try, big
like
run,
it would be if we were all at somebody's house watching the game.
Exactly. It's just a chill vibe, man. We just like to have some fun, and that's why I think we were able to vibe so good with Fletch, because Fletch, in the interview he talked about, he's like, I just think life is not meant to be taken so seriously. And I think that's why we were able to have such a good conversation with him, because we feel the same exact way. Like, we didn't want to just talk about NRL, we just wanted to talk and just have a good time. And so the guests that we have on, we want to continue to have that, and then the eventual personalities when we break off, because we know we're so divided between. It really is impossible. We're trying our best to do the impossible of covering NBA, NFL, NRL, AFL, cricket. People want us to do kabaddi. People want us to do hockey. People want us to do rugby union. People want us to do this. It's impossible for two people, to do
a
this.
A lot of times, like we're not trying to be rude about the sports. We're not trying to be jerks or anything. It really is just two of us. So we try to fit into a schedule that works for us. So that's why we do NFL because one, that's one of our first loves. We do NBA because that's another first love. So it'd be great if more people that joined for your cavities or join for your rugby leagues or NRLs or origins would join for the other sports just to understand where we come from, understand our background, understand our first loves, because we want to learn your love. Just it'd be cool to everybody come in to check those out too, just to see where we're coming from.
Yeah, and it's not always so serious where we're just like talking about the game. Like y'all come in and y'all just want to talk about what the latest round of the NRL and stuff like that while we're doing a basketball stream. Like if the game is hot, like it's a close game, then we're gonna focus more on the game. But if it's not, then we'll just talk with you guys. It ain't no big thing. And then eventually hoping to be able to find more people that are like-minded like us that feel the same way about sports to be able to venture off and be able to have a more direct like RFS cricket, RFS NRL, RFS that, RFS this. Well, we will still showcase in it because we love doing this. Like if I could do live streams every day for a living, I would do it. I would work it like a full-time job. You can ask all the people that are here that have been around for a while. I mean, the last outside of this past month and a half, just because we've just been really busy with other life stuff. Man, I was clocking in probably 60 hours a week of whether it was streaming or Discord or whatever.
Cricket stuff.
Yeah, but it's not work. It's just fun. So we want to eventually broaden out and do different things like that.
Panthers one. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna say JST.
JST. Fair enough. George said, "What did you guys think of the games?" The first 3 games were I didn't watch the Wigan Warriors and Warrington Wolves game, but the other 2 games were ass. I mean, they were just good old fashioned ass whoopings. This game was really good. This game was fun.
Kind of came down to the wire. So. Makes it more entertaining, more enjoyable.
I mean, it just shows how good the Penrith Panthers really are, man. I mean, even with all the changes to their roster and everything like that, it just shows that the culture that's embedded in them, whether it's because they're trainers, whether it's because they're coaches, whatever, they just play smart footy, man. They just play smart footy. They really lock it down and they make the game look easy. It's like they are so good at just pushing, whether they're on their 10-meter line, they push through the middle and they're always able to get 5-7 meters. And they're able to get through and get to the 50. That way, when they go and kick on the 4th or 5th tackle, they're able to and they're able to defend quickly. It's not like they're having to kick from their own 20 or their 30. And that's where the Sharks got screwed up, because the whole first half, the Sharks were playing from their 10, and then when they were kicking it, they were having to run 50 meters just to get caught up to them. So it's just such a great strategically played game for the Panthers. That's why they've won 4 years in a row.
Yeah. Their game plan is to pin you at the 10, because they know that their defense is more resilient than your offense, basically.
Mm-hmm. And they have a higher motor. Their endurance is unbelievable, man. Their endurance is unbelievable. They never look like they really lost a step. Like the last 10 minutes, of course, there'll be some fatigue, but you don't even see fatigue until those last 10, maybe 15 minutes if it's a really drawn out game.
The funny thing about it, you can see it and they're tired, but they just don't let themselves quit. They don't allow themselves to quit. They just keep going because they're breathing heavy and sweats, busting lips, sutures on his face. He's still coming at you 100 miles an hour.
And it's like the things I pointed out at the beginning of the game where I was like, Cleary's walking. And I was like, that's for a reason. They're saving him. And that's why those last things, everybody in the opposing team knows that he's ready to go. He hasn't even really put in full effort yet. So they're having to give him extra attention, and he's not selfish. So he moves the ball out and then ends up in a try to seal the game. I mean, it's honestly it's art in the making. Poetry, emotion is what you see with them.
It's funny that you said that they're not selfish. Like when we watch a couple games and you see certain players always trying to break the line, it's like we understand it's part of your job. Sometimes it's not your night, so pass it off. Let somebody else try an opportunity. And that's the one thing with Penrith. You can see it wasn't about, I have to do this. No, it's like somebody got to do this. It might not be me. It might not be my night. So we're gonna share the rock as much as we can and see where the angles are for us to win. And that's just how they win. It's a culture thing. They win together.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm reading your comments, Jakey, as well. I just disagree with some of them, and it could be just my ignorance and wanting to disagree, but I just disagree with some of them. Be there this year, prelim at the best. I don't think they will. I think a lot of people don't have them being there either. Let's see. Remember when Azerman scored 3 tries and he's number? That's just evil. Denver said the NRL already thinking of bringing a women's state of origin game. Oh, they really? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna bring that to Vegas. Oh, that would be really amazing. There would make no sense for them to bring a state of origin game to Vegas just because it's so prominent. But American fans wouldn't understand what that means exactly because they would just think it's like another game until they actually get the history of it, where it's like, no, this is an all-star game where they're playing for their state. They're representing the state that they grew up in or lived in, and I know there's some, changes in all how that works, but they're representing that. And they're going all out and they're willing to fight guys that they play on side of a month later. They're willing to do that because it's that important. And
that's where there has to be an educational level for the sport to do something like that. You got to educate ESPN. You got to contact ESPN, do something ESPN, broaden the word out about the game, let people understand what the game is really about, not just throwing a rock back and forth, trying to score 4 to 6 points. It has to be more done to explain the importance of an origin.
And they did a little bit better of it in the first game. The second game, I mean, that game was very intensive. So I think they kind of they just went into like auto drive, how they normally do stuff, but like explaining things, and there's no stoppages. So that makes it hard for like American audience for their first time watching, because there's no time for them to explain and like show the play and be like, oh, this is why this happened. But like the more that they're able to teach in stuff like that is where it comes in. So like next year, if I was them, they have to book out another time slot on TV, which is probably hell of expensive, and there's no telling how it'll work because their numbers were already lower than what they wanted to last year. Hopefully this year was better. But in between the games, they did the same way. They had 4 games, 1 game, a break, another game. If during that break they took highlights from last year's games and broke them down and explain the sport, even if it was just a 30-minute segment, and just took time explaining everything, I feel like that would mean wonders. And it should go immediately afterwards. Game ends, cut straight to it. Give us 15 minutes of uninterrupted feed of them explaining what the sport is. That way people are like, oh, that's why they did this.
The only thing I disagree with that. I don't think all Americans will really watch that. I think if they partner straight up with the NFL and college football to explain the sport, but do it during games. Because there's lows during games. We know that. There's plenty of lows. Like halftimes of NFL games is the perfect time to explain more about rugby. It's a better opportunity. Most people are sitting around watching the commercials anyway. So I think if you find a way to partner the leagues together, where you can actually not only just branch out, but and have the players there like they did last year when the Raiders were playing home. They were there before the some other games, like preceding the games the last time. But at the same time, like you have to, it's about marketing the game. And the one thing like we talked about is the game is marketed poorly here. So it's like you want the numbers to change and you want the attention to change, but your marketing is bad. It's not good.
Yeah, I mean the thing is money has to be spent, and it is hard because it's a big investment, man. You can go and put a couple $1 million into it and not see but $300,000-$400,000 in return, but you just got to realize that it's for the long game of it, and that's the hard thing. I mean, it's the same thing now. Like we aren't in Vegas, and I think this year it has been a lot better promoted than it was last year from people that we've talked to. But like, even with like the T20 World Cup, for those that watch cricket and stuff, they didn't promote it at all. And like, that's like, I feel like the biggest common mistake, because USA is just, it's marketing, right? So like, if you're not willing to spend money to market your sport or your whatever it is, then it's never going to be seen, because USA is so clickbait, man. They just, if it ain't got clicks, then they don't give a shit.
If you got to look at the U.S. market very different than any other country, very, very different. It's U.S. is social media.
It's capitalist. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's what I'm saying. Like USA is social media. It's an app of its own. If you find how to get into the algorithm of the app of the United States, you win regardless. But it has to be marketed properly. It has to be marketed properly.
Because the game's good enough. The game will, if people watch, then they're gonna like it.
But like like when you get on we post on our Facebook page, which like we talking to Rachel through the Facebook. They post about NRL, but it's just usually like a steal. There's no action. There's nothing saying it. No storytelling. Tell a story of what the sport is, why it's important, what the culture of the sport is. Take your 30 seconds here, a minute here, a minute and a half here, and on TikTok, you can do up to 3 minutes. On YouTube,
I know how much a commercial costs for the Super Bowl, but like the Super Bowl was 2 weeks ago. Run a Super Bowl ad for it.
Yeah,
and like literally don't even have a voiceover. Literally have a 30-second block where you just show boom. Boom! Hit!
You show actual highlight.
Also, fucking behind the back pass over, layoff or whatever. Like show things like that, and then all of a sudden people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" And all of a sudden, NRL.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What the fuck is that? And then it's like
NRL Las Vegas
next week. What? Oh, this live on Fox.
If you have somebody do a real badass highlight to a dope amalgamation of songs for 30 seconds, and then at the end just put Las Vegas and a date, people will be more interested in looking it up afterwards. It'll be more clicks to search what that is.
What the fuck that is. Yeah. Exactly. That's the whole reason why people pay for those ads. It's for those search clicks. Yeah,
you want the clicks.
Joint said, how did you two meet? Playing Fortnite, bro. Yeah, no, we so Non had been streaming for probably a year or two before I had started, I guess. Something like that. Yeah. And then I started playing Fortnite because I worked as a personal trainer, and I had a client that was like a young kid. He was like 9 or 10, and all he talked about was Fortnite. So I went and bought a PlayStation, downloaded Fortnite, played the game. That way I could talk to this kid. That way I can get him interested in it. Well, could distract him while I was training him. And met Non probably within the first like couple of weeks of me playing, and then we kind of just got close through there. Played a good bit on and off and stuff like that. Stay close through watching his YouTube videos through Twitch, and just talking on Instagram, and then now this dude's my fucking brother, man. Like he don't even know. I get married. This dude's standing in my wedding. He doesn't have a fucking choice. We've only met each other one time. We met each other once this past year, so like 9 months ago, something like that. We met each other for the first time. That's brother for life. So yeah, we met playing Fortnite. So that, shout out to the internet brings us a lot of good and bad things, but I'll tell you one good thing: it brings some really great friendships whenever you really open it up. So when's the Panthers game start? My life's been just so stupid, Smithy. Going through massive humiliation. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down a good bit because I know we talked about a whole bunch. Thoughts on Jordan Mailata and Birds? Given league background, they should run that bad boy in short yardage or touchdowns. It would be like for steroids. It's just a different game. It really wouldn't work that way. It's just a different game. I mean, they've tried using defensive linemen, offensive linemen and stuff in the run game and stuff like that, but it's more than just overpowering it because everybody's so stacked in the box. So like you have to really have the vision to find a crevice like a fucking mouse trying to squeeze through a fucking hole to get to your cheese. Like so it is a bit different, but I'm not saying that it wouldn't work, but it hasn't been successful so far. Let's see. How can NRL grow in the US? What did you think of it? Yeah, and that's what we just talked about. Many people have won based off of scared the sports. Yeah, I'm sure. Watch State of Origin this year will be 2 times. We are, George. We've watched it every year since we watched it the first time. I'm telling you, 2021 Game 3 State of Origin is what made me fall in love with rugby league. As soon as I watched that, I was like, because Non wasn't able to. I don't remember why you weren't able to watch it that day.
My computer went down.
Yes, your computer went down. So I watched it. We did a live stream for it, and I literally was taken back and was just like, what the fuck? I was like, this is the first 5. Like I told Non, I called him up and I was like, Non, I was like, go on your phone right now, and I was like, go watch the first 5 minutes. And he's like, what? And I was like, dude, go watch the first 5 minutes. See why? He's like, what the fuck happened? He's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was insanity.
Joint says a good idea for you too is trying Australian New Zealand snacks.
Dude.
we've had the Tim Tams.
Oh, but I love me some Tim Tams.
Yeah.
And
Of course,
what's
Zach-
the little
Zach's had,
crunch things? I've had a couple. Vegemite.
That's the one thing. Don't ever send me Vegemite because I've had that before I met Zach. I had that over 20 years ago, and I will not eat it again.
Last year, I'll probably do it again this year. But last year I did. I did a tablespoon. I'll reduce it to a teaspoon because that shit was horrid.
Yeah, you did too much.
I did a tablespoon of Vegemite for a lobster. So for $20. So I did every $20 donation. So I would do that.
So next time we're gonna buy you 2 loaves of bread. We're gonna get you the old school toaster to have on set to have right next to you, the old school toaster. So every time somebody do it, you got to go through the process, toasting it, buttering it into the thing, and then try it. So the whole process instead of running downstairs to do it, you have right there with you.
You can find it. It's probably our most popular short now because we had to remove some of them, but I think it has something like 20,000 30,000 views or something like that where I ate it and I'm just sitting, I was just I was like it's so thick. So thick, and then you were doing like some "that's what she said" fucking jokes and stuff like that.
I was like, "You sure you want to put that much?" Yeah.
One of the Russell Crowe videos showed during Super Bowl last year. It might have been, but that's all they did. Like last year, there was no promotion outside of that. If that was shown, which I don't remember, there was nothing. Last year was horrible for the promotion of the game. That's why the numbers did so bad.
And then
because people are just.
Showing Russell Crowe, it brings attention, but you have take it like Americans are stupid. So they're very you have to show them up front in their face. This is what we're trying to do. We want you to watch this sport. If you show Russell Crowe talking about something that doesn't really explain the game or explain what they're trying to push, they're not clicking on it. It's make it like I said. We are social media to the fullest. Make it clickable.
Yeah, like they tried this year with this whole promotion thing for the creator comp, and and realistic, it was a good idea, but it was just a way for them to promote the game without them having to do work. Which again, we're not mad because it gave us the opportunity to be able to beat the people that we did and work with the people that we have.
Of course.
But they got it because there was ads on Facebook, but the only reason why I got the ads is because I watch NRL and I talk about the NRL around my phone, so I get NRL pop-ups. It doesn't show up on my girlfriend's. It doesn't pop up on my girlfriend's phone or anything like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
only had a couple thousand views. They should have hundreds of thousands.
The ads that pop up for NRL on Facebook, because I get the same ones you get. There's no action. It's just a slide.
It's a picture.
Says NRL Las Vegas. It doesn't tell you what it is. So people who would potentially click on it that have no idea what it is, you need to look onto Facebook and you change your.
I care about this green shield that says NRL and says Vegas March 1st. Like, why the fuck do I give a shit?
If you really want to promote your game and you're going to promote places like Facebook and YouTube and TikTok, there's ways to attack the algorithm where you send it to football loving people. Facebook, you can do that directly. You can say in there you want to go to these type of people, and it'll send it to those people. And if you directly market to football people, you can do that on Facebook.
Well, you have players in the NFL that have played NRL that's from Australia at some league and level, and you don't have them there. Why do you not have Jordan? Why are you blackballing Jordan Mailata from being on these commercials to promote the game? I don't know what his contract is. He might not be able to, but why is there not some type of works with it? Like
in the places he
played, to deal with the NFL to be able to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever he played professionally, he should be on their local TV promoting. He should be on their commercials. It should be directed to that area. So, it's better ways of doing it. It's better ways to market. You can't market like traditional sports.
And that also goes into some things that we know that we can't speak about either. From just a little bit of time that we've been indulging ourselves into the NRL and everything like that. Like, it's definitely there's definitely some things that they just do not do right, and it's very confusing because the game could be ultra popular here. we like the sport regardless, so we're gonna watch regardless. But it's like we know this game could be popular, but like I go and tell my friends and family and stuff about it, and like like I had a bunch of friends and family that shared, and like people were asking me about like, oh man, like what was that interview about? Like how they are you working? Like I had some people they were like are you working with Fox? And I'm like is that a permanent thing? I was like no, like we're promoting the game, like yada yada yada. And they're like, okay, well that's cool, proud of you. I was like, did you check it out? No. do you know what the NRL is yet? Like I've explained it several times. They're like, yeah, well, it just is it just rugby? And I'm like, no, it's different. I was like, y'all just don't understand. It's different.
And that's the hard thing when you try to say it's different, and you can't just there's no quick explanation to say why it's different, really.
Yeah,
because it deals with like a culture and it's like a history. That's a lot in itself. The average person in the United States, their level of interest in something is less than 8 seconds. You got 8 seconds to grab their attention. If you don't grab it in that first 8 seconds, you've lost them. So if you have to tell them
8 seconds, that might be a little high. like I've definitely been
8 seconds.
I've been on TikTok, and if I don't see something that piqued my interest in 2 seconds, I'm swiping to the next one.
Well, yeah. So I mean, if you have to tell like a full story, that's part of the problem. But it's a hard hitting, fast paced sport.
Well, because the video that we did for the creator comp, the originally idea that we had was we wanted the first 10 seconds to just be hits, no voice, just boom, 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 whatever, to grab the attention, be like, oh, what the fuck? But we didn't have that opportunity to use that footage. Said, how many quarterback sneaks do you see nowadays? A lot. Jordan Mailata would pick up easy 2 to 5 yard. No. Like I said, no. Like I'm just being honest. It's just not that simple. I think a lot of
Brent Davis, how many O lines in the NFL are like the Eagles O line? That's the question. How many O lines?
They have been by far the best offensive line for the last 5 years. It's it's not even a close comparison. But it's not as simple as like, oh yeah, just give him the ball and he'll go get 2 yards or 5 yards or whatever. It's not necessarily that. Now they have perfected the tush push, which normally gives them 2 yards every time. But it's just not that simple. Cheese Vegemite toast is the only way to eat Vegemite. Vegemite is mild as mother's milk. Really, really, really. Sure. I'll spam your DMs with articles. I appreciate that. Las Vegas is the best spot in the U.S. for this. Should we try another city?
I mean, for what you're trying to achieve right now, Vegas is the best spot because of what it offers. It offers so much more. So yes, you're trying to promote a single game, but it's a way to keep people there. So Vegas is probably the best place to do it currently. You know what I'm saying? If it's to the point where more Americans understand the sport and are starting to watch, then you branch out to other places. But because of what Vegas offers as a whole, it's probably the best location. Just to be honest, I don't know where you at. What was the last? You're really far down. There we go. So NRL could create a primary school touch footy competition where the winning school gets free tickets, then build a competition in LA from there. You could try something like that with the high schools. That actually could be an interesting thing.
Just touch on the Las Vegas thing. Las Vegas is one of the best weekends you'll have in the States.
Yeah.
Weekends, 3 days. No more, no less. After 3 days, you're done. That's why it is so good.
Or broke.
Or broke. Yeah, or broke. As far as like the primary school thing, the only issue with that kind of stuff is, especially nowadays, and it is even been past this time, but your grassroots levels is developed. Like kids get put into grassroots level sports in order to develop them for what they're going to play professionally. That's how parents look at it, especially now. It's almost sickening how bad it is now, as far as where they just look at it as a means to a goal for them to become some type of professional, whatever. Yada yada yada.
Rich.
We are big in that the grassroots does need to develop at some point. We think that it needs to start in the colleges at the intramural level, But intramural, the hard thing with NRL is people aren't going to tackle with no pads and stuff like that for intramural because they're just college kids that are just trying to stay fit.
They're not going to take the risk of getting hurt.
Yeah, that's where it gets harder with that. I mean,
that's
like
why I think like if you start a league in like a high school area, especially like strategically, Midwest, West Coast, and the South, you start 3 different leagues in those areas with different high schools. It's a potential, but that's going to take some years to develop. It's going to take some time to develop.
It's hard building contact sports right now in the US because there's so many kids because contact sports are going away in the US at a young age. They're fighting right now. They're fighting away from contact sports even be allowed until high school. They don't want kids playing tackle football or anything until like they're 13, 14 years old until they're in high school because of the studies that they're finding out about the concussions and stuff like yeah. So that does make it a bit harder. Jared Hay in the NFL, George. I mean, like I know he went to the NFL, but he's a practice squad guy.
Yeah,
nobody knows.
The problem with because he was the one that went to the Niners, right?
Yeah, he's a practice squad guy. I think he may played. I don't even think he played a single NFL snap.
I don't think he did. He did. I've seen his preseason stuff. Preseason he looked good, but it was more so just he was good for the initial first 2 steps, but after that it wasn't because of of coming from a linear game that's like left to right and trying to do a game that's needs to be more north south. It didn't translate properly. It didn't translate. He looked great in certain opportunities he was given, like especially on kick returns, he looked good. But when it came down to like running between the gaps after being handed the ball, it didn't always translate.
And the problem is, unless you're Devin Hester, which even he still played wide receiver, if you're only a kick return or a punt return specialist, you're not making the 53-man roster. They only have 53 spots. So you got 11 on offense, 11 on defense. That's 22. You got at least 2 backups for each of those. That's 44. Then you have special teams. Then you also have kickers. So then you're looking at 48. So they only have 5 extra spots to give it. They're not going to give that extra spot to a just punt return specialist. They're going to give those extra spots to a backup center, a backup third quarterback, things like that. Raiders trying to get Dana White to blow their horn. Meanwhile, the Warriors already have a unique partnership with the UFC through City Kickboxing. Yeah. Let's see, I'm just going to scroll down because I know we're like super far. It's Vegas as an experience, not as a venue. No. Vegas is they're trying to make it the sports venue of the world. They want every main sports thing to be held in Vegas. That's what they're trying to do. They're actually changing up their whole ecosystem. They're trying to get rid of all the at least this was the rumor. I think this has changed now, but they were trying to get rid of all the gimmicky shows, gimmicky hotels, and stuff like that. They wanted to be the sports central of the world, and I don't think it should be. Personally,
they're getting baseball and basketball, so within the next couple of years, so.
Yeah,
they're getting
my issue is that there's no history in Vegas when it comes to sports, and that's why I don't like it. That's a personal thing. NFL Knights of Leisure Stadium, 2 Super League games, 2 NRL games, 1 international game involving USA national team. Yeah, but no one's gonna care that it's USA because they just don't care about that sport. That's the other thing. Like having it be USA, like it doesn't get that grab that you would think it would.
Yeah, if it was for it to be. For it to grab the attention, the players that play for USA have to be loved by the, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like it's like, okay, when you look at the basketball, it was Steph Curry, LeBron James, KD, Devin Booker. Like these are players that people have been watching for years. So they already have there's already a love for those players. And even when it comes down to like not aerobics, but I'm thinking
gymnastics.
Yeah, gymnastics. Those girls have been around for a long time. People have been following them since they were in high school and college.
And there's history with gymnastics too. There's no history with
that's the thing is there's no real history for us with the game. It would take that would take time. Like it wouldn't be the 2028 Olympics. It'd be like the 2040, you know what I'm saying, where you have to build the reputation and the love for the sport itself through the players.
It's hard right now because you're having to create history in the present, right? That's the hardest thing, and I feel like that's the You know, like even when we talk with Fletch, he's like, you know, we're not asking for 100% of the viewership of the NFL. We're asking for 1%. And I'm saying like that, I wasn't saying it there. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But my thought initially is like, well, that's not the way to go about it. The thing is, you got to develop culture. If without culture, there's nothing, right? Like really picture if you didn't have an NRL team in your city or in your country, in your state, whatever the fuck it may be. If you didn't have that there, why would you watch it? So like that leads to the same question. Like y'all are sports fans, so why would you watch NFL since y'all don't have an NFL team? Why would you watch it? Outside of you just being a sports fan, so you just watch it because you watch it. You know, I mean, you're needing to tap into the market because the viewers for like the NFL and stuff like that, a lot of them don't come from diehard sports fans. They come from because they're from New Orleans, so they watch the Saints because it's embedded in the culture. You're born to watch them, so you're having to make history out of the present, and that's the hardest thing to battle right now. And it's not a quick, easy fix of like, oh, we just want 1%. You know, it's like you got to develop some type of culture, some type of like knit fan base. Yeah,
rapport. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Will the Panthers get the 5-peat? I don't know, man. They look good, Charlie. Welcome to the channel, by the way, brother. Who knows? I still think they look just as good even without the players that they've had in the past that's made them so successful. I mean, they play great. They play great league. They play great league, man. Would have his leg snapped and injured. He's too valuable for that play. Yeah, I mean that's a fair point as well. And that's another thing with the NFL too. It's like you don't want to over rep them and put them in different situations, stuff like that, because they're so valuable at that position. They get hurt doing something extra that they're not used to. That I guess I can kind of see that. I believe they also introduced weight classes in grassroots rugby league, not having like huge kids against small. They do that in Pop 1 or 2. Like certain kids aren't allowed to tackle or aren't allowed to run the ball.
It's not really done like people think it is. There's kids
some of them.
There's some kids in Pop Warner that are fucking huge, man. And it's like I know you probably are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, but your size, it's just unfair. It's just unfair.
Sim said, I got permission to take beer and pizza to the mother-in-law's. Makes it a little bit better. Hey, it's always good. Always good. Australia got NFL and NBA coming over soon, all about globalization of sports and gambling. Gambling is actually a really, really good shout on that too, Brent. If I'm being honest, like they can make it legal to bet on games. Yeah. I mean, the NFL has done it. I wouldn't necessarily has done it right. I mean, we're from the States, so I mean, we don't know, but I know there's a fan base everywhere, and they went there with there already being a fan base. And rugby league is smaller. Rugby league is smaller than union. As much as we don't, you might not want to admit it, even though you might think it's a better game. It's smaller known wise.
Yeah, they strategically go to places that have more expats. So they go to places that have more Americans that used to be in America, but they're probably there because of the military, or they notice that the people who are leaving U.S. are moving to other countries because of trying to get away from poverty, trying to get away from overpricing, trying to get away from pricing guys, and they're going to specific places. So they send their sports. American sports are being sent to specific places on purpose to try to pull that crowd back out, not to bring them back to the U.S., but to make them big enough in other countries where now we can take a full team there and play, which is what.
Yeah, we can go sell out a stadium, 4 or 5 times a year. Yeah. How far are you guys from Las Vegas? We just go. We have considered going the last 2 years. Like things have literally just last year, literally I was
last minute.
January 1st. I was about to book the ticket, and thank God I didn't, because if I did, I'd have been in some big fucking trouble. This year was a little bit different. We were a little more planned out for trying to do. Like I said, we have had some personal things that came up. My dad plays in the World Series of Poker, and so he was supposed to come with us, and he was going to be able to get us the rooms for free for the week. And that was like the big thing. So we would just have to pay for flight, food, and the game. Which I mean, me and Nam, we can. I'll eat fucking McDoubles every day if I got to for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We'll make it work. Or we go to the grocery and make a ham sandwich. Like we'll put it in the fucking mini fridge.
Yeah, it's like I can give me some sandwich meat, some lettuce,
sandwich meat, call it a fucking day. Yeah. Great. Yeah. So that was the plan. Now my dad wasn't able to get off of work for the games and stuff, so that's why we weren't able to make it this year. But we are far. So like we're about it's about a 3-hour flight, 3-4 hour flight.
Yeah, about
roughly
that,
for both of us. To Vegas. It's a 24-hour drive for me, so I'm assuming it's like probably a 20-hour drive for you. I've done it before, but it's definitely not enjoyable.
Especially not by yourself. By yourself.
No, yeah. No. It's almost impossible by yourself. You have to take 2 extra days and stuff like that to just by yourself to be able to sleep. But we are interested in going. We want to go. We wanted to go the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It just things popped up and it just made it not possible for us.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap to do, even though we're here and it's not cheap. You know, it has to be planned out and paid for, kind of almost partially in advance, so you're gonna cover everything properly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of us are all adults here, and we understand. Like going, a flight might cost. I think the flight was like $200, which wasn't not that bad of a price for a flight. But if we were able to, $200, and if we were able to get rooms free for the whole entire trip, so it's it would have been 4 days. It'd been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leave Sunday. Was that 3? So 3 nights, 4 days. If we would have tried to do that, so even if we had the flight for $200 and the rooms for free, you're talking of 4 days of food. You're in Vegas. There's nothing cheap in Vegas. There hasn't been a such thing as a dollar menu or anything like that in probably 20 years. So you're talking it's a couple $1,000s just to get out there and handle it all. It just became too much. I know a lot of people look at our channel because we have a couple videos that have some decent views and stuff like that, but we ain't making it like that. I promise y'all that. Because
if we be honest, some of those videos, just because one might say 700,000 views, if the video is blocked, we're not making money off of it. So it doesn't matter.
And that's the majority. I think only 2 of our videos that are over 100,000 are actually monetized. So like, but most time it ain't all that much, but that's the reason why. Like, it's not that we don't want to. Like, we want to. We've literally tried, and like we've been like right on the brink, and it was just like, the shitty thing is that it's in March, so it's like,
it's the time of the year.
It's Christmas, New Year's. For me, it's girlfriend's birthday, girlfriend's anniversary, Valentine's Day, and like my girl's cool. Scott's cool as shit. She don't ask for a whole lot, but it's like you also don't want to, But and then by the time we were like we're set to try and book it, it was just like, dude, we could do it, but we literally would be eating ramen noodles probably for the next like 3 weeks if we could afford ramen noodles. Like, so we're like, it's just not.
It would make sense for us if it was more like in June, July area, because it's not saying there's not other sports, but there's less sports. There's much less to focus on. So for us, we wouldn't be losing out on a lot of stuff. We left the channel, kind of dull for a week, but also then it's not so many sports, so things would be cheaper for the Las Vegas trip too.
Yeah, and this year we had some really cool opportunities, and it's like it's not like we're putting any other sport above the other, but I mean, we never expected to be here, So like when we got invited to get media passes for the Senior Bowl, we went out there. I mean that was $1,000 for those 4 days. That was over $1,000. It was probably around 2,200, I think, is what I spent. So like that was that for that trip. Then we had the Super Bowl in New Orleans this year, so I was out in the city trying to get coverage. I was working at camps, I was networking and doing different stuff like that. So it was like, the money comes and goes, man. And realistically, at this moment, this is our full-time job. And it that we say that lightly because we don't make that much from it.
That's why we tell everybody, hey, subscribe. It would help. It really would help.
Yeah. I mean, we don't ask for donations and super chats and stuff like that. Like we love them and appreciate them whenever we do have it. But this is what kind of keeps the ship moving at the moment. So hopefully next year things will be a little bit different, and we'll be able to have a little more time to save up and be able to plan out a little bit more for it and be able to get out there and especially with now having some connection with Fox Australia and Fox Sports Australia, to be able to have something going and possibly have some type of endorsements or sponsors that just help a little bit with the trips, or even just pay for the ticket or just pay for the flight or something like that. It's like what
restaurant there, but
yeah, do you think? Monse and New Zealand grassroots is only age restricted. Yeah. The downside of that is the game becomes give it to the big kid, and when the graduates more senior competitions, they actually lack a lot of basic. Yeah. We see a lot of that in probably a different scenario, but we see a lot of that with a lot of U.S. sports right now. A lot of people don't develop kids the right way as they used to. It's a really weird sports dynamic in the U.S. It's probably the worst that's been in several years because good players just go from team to team, from state to state, and travel and do all this kind of different stuff. Especially with basketball, they go into AAU programs, and they will just go and travel and go play ball and go meet with different people. They don't learn how to build team chemistry. They just learn me ball. I'm just better. I shoot better. I dribble better. I can score. I can do this. And they just learn that. They don't learn fundamentals. It's a very ugly state. Football is a little bit different. Football is more team oriented and stuff like that. But yeah, it's some weird stuff. I don't. What's up, Brendan? Said I don't know if there was any NFL scouts at the game we're watching, but I think Liam Martin was outstanding and would have left an impression on them. Yeah, I mean, dude, I would hope so. I would hope there would be some NFL scouts. I wouldn't doubt that there wouldn't be someone there to like try and talk to somebody if they were interested in stuff. I mean, their agents, the NRL players' agents would have to like contact other agents, other organizations, stuff like that, in order to have that chance. But yeah, I mean, it's a different game, and some people, and that's the one thing I love about like Australia sports is like they're really just like full blown and like just competing for their sports because it's a passion, it's part of their culture and stuff. Things we talked about earlier. But yeah, they have opportunities to go and make millions and millions of dollars, and stuff like that. It's definitely cool. Honestly, I was an Oakland Raiders fan because the logo is the close to the Jolly Rogers VF84 emblem. I blame the F14. That's funny. You think if Las Vegas had NRL team, will the Las Vegas Pug come to see it? No. Because Las Vegas is not there are people, locals, there are a lot of locals and stuff like that, but it's not a local. It's kind of like LA. Like LA, like whenever the Rams play, the Los Angeles Rams or Los Angeles Chargers play, the visiting team packs out the stadium more than the home team because there is no home culture because everybody travels to go there. So that's kind of an issue with that. At the Warriors home games, they have 2 pre-junior games after the curtain raises there and before the fame match. You can see kids under 6 that look like they're tenured. That's fucking insane. The NRL teams would like to see next year. Or what NRL teams would you like to see next year in Las Vegas events? I don't know. I don't feel like it's something in particular. I feel like it's just. I think one thing we talked about a little bit. I talked with BKR. Shout out BKR, by the way. They brought in the Raiders this year, but they didn't do anything with it, right? Like the Las Vegas Raiders is an NFL team. They didn't do anything to correlate that and mesh that fan base together. It's such a big miss. Like you had the Wigan Warriors. I mean, I know it's Super League, but y'all telling that NRL is about to buy that out. But you had the Wigan Warriors, so you have a lot of Warriors fans in that area for the Golden State Warriors. You have Las Vegas Raiders, who you have fans from Oakland, Los Angeles, San Francisco, all these places and stuff, and they didn't really mesh that together. Like that stuff kind of didn't make sense to me. I think this was like the biggest chance to like really grow the sport, but I don't know. Like I know last year they went to a Raiders what the fuck is it called? Like pregame thing. I don't know why I can't think of the word right now. So I don't know. I don't think it needs to be any specific team. Personally, I would like to do the West Tigers. I want to go see them play in person. But I mean, teams that are competent, teams that are good, teams that have some type of history, I think is really cool. Like, like even with like New Zealand, I mean, having them come out and do like a haka or do something like that. Like, I don't know if that's wrong to say, but like something like that would be really cool. Like it builds levels to what they're doing. You know what I mean? It like gets people to like really get attached That's what they need to do. They got to get something to where people are not just going to watch a game, but they're getting attached to a team or a player. How much are tickets for the US people? It wasn't much, George. It was like there was tickets as low as like $30. Good seats were 120, 130. It wasn't that expensive. This is what it costs in New Zealand for Vegas, package including flights, accommodation. The game ticket starts at $49, while land only packages also available for $14. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure the flight's the biggest thing, and they also scam y'all with that if they're also including like hotels and stuff like that, because hotels in Vegas aren't that expensive if you gamble. Like most hotels rooms, they're free. Like you gamble, they're gonna give it to you for free. And there's also cheaper hotels that are just outside the strip that aren't nearly like that. If you're on the strip and you're just buying a hotel room, you're looking at $500 a night. But most time they give it out to you for free because you're going to gamble. They're definitely making profit on it. Coyotes scores can't be that bad, huh? Camp out. Yeah, okay. Include 5 nights for now. It was on 3 nights. Okay, yeah, still. Zach, you give up teaching? What you mean, Brent? Teaching what? I'm sorry. I know we're like super backlogged on the comments. It was like 7 minutes ago, but we talking about giving up on teaching. Where can I see the Fox Sports Australia interview you guys had? Yeah, so it's on our channel. It's on our channel, Colin. I don't have the link. Non has the link. But if you go back to our channel, I think it's our second most recent upload. It's called, let me go ahead and pull it up so I can tell you. Actually, I'll just get you a link. Give me a second. I'll give you a link real quick. Videos. It's called Legend Spotlight with Brian Fletcher, Fox League. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link down below if you want to go check it out. Appreciate that, Colin. Brent said there was actually a video about it I saw where they said it would have been confusing since the horn and clap pre-rituals were something that the NFL Viking team does. Oh yeah, with the Raiders and yeah. I mean, but like that's all semantics, right? Like that's making things more confusing than what it needs to be. Yes, the horn thing that the Raiders do is very similar to the Skull Vikings chant. So for the Vikings, every home game they blow horn, same as the Raiders do. But instead of having the chant, they just do a clap. Boom, 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 boom. It's similar thing, but names translate more than a tradition of a game. You know what I mean? And everybody loves the Skull chant. So Raiders wouldn't even be mad about the fact that there's a clap thing to introduce the game. That just makes it more fun. Warriors won't personally do the haka because team is and that's what I kind of figured. I guess I was just putting a out there thing of something. So that's why I said might be the wrong way to go about it. And so be called Raiders, but have rituals to other teams that's called something different. That would have made it weird. I don't think it would have though. I don't think it would have because it's their own thing. It's their own thing. You miss this being your only job now, Zach? Yeah, right now so I do personal training on the side right now. I just graduated from school, so I've been doing interviews and stuff like that, trying to get at a big boy job and all that stuff. So, I had an interview the other day. It went okay. I think I will have another interview not next week, but the following week. But yeah, but right now this is the main source of income for both of us. So, we're just trying to grind it out while also working on the other stuff that we have going on. Thanks for the link. No worries, Colin. What up, William? So what do you think of the games and the event as a whole today? Opening 3 games sucked. Last game was amazing. As far as the whole event, I mean, I think they did things really good. It goes back to what we've been saying the whole entire time, where it's like most of the crowd that comes in are people that are flying out from Australia. And I don't know if that crowd got any different. I'm really interested to see what the viewership was TV wise, and see if they surpass what they had last year, because last year's numbers were really poor. So we'll see. I enjoyed it. I think the last game was really good. The start time was a little bit late, for that last game because it was 10:30 for us, which is 11:30 on the East Coast. So like East Coast people are not watching. Central, which is where we're at. Some of them might have tuned in. I think the time should have been flipped around to where I know they wanted that to be the closing game, but it's not ideal for like U.S. market. They should have had that game start at 8. Like if that game would have started at 8 our time, which would have been 6 o'clock Vegas time, and which would have been 9 o'clock Eastern time, I think that would have done a lot better. Just because more people are more likely to watch. Yeah, like I think the overall experience was really cool. Like I thought the last game was really good. The other games kind of, it's shitty. I mean, you can't control it that the games weren't that competitive, except for maybe the Jill Roos game. They probably should have played the Ferns. That probably would have made it a little bit better, but that wasn't on national TV. And then the Warriors just came out slow, man. They just did not look good. There's been a recent trend of inviting influencer streamers to do major events. Do you think NRL should follow suit for next year? They did it this year. They did it this year, Brendan. So they had a NRL creator competition, which we entered. It's a short on our channel. We didn't win it. A guy that goes by Flobito, we are trying to have him on our channel for like a quick podcast, just to ask questions about what the experience was like. They did do that, which was pretty cool. I kind of wish that one thing that would have been really cool, like we still probably wouldn't have been able to make it out, but where they could have gave us like those that entered or those that were in the top 10 of the selection of whoever won, if they would have offered them media access for the games, I think that would have been like a really cool thing. Cause I think a lot of us still would have, if we were able to go out without, getting our full flight and all that stuff booked up, I think a lot of us still would have went, to have that media access, even if we didn't get all the other stuff like the free rooms, the free flight, the free camera, and like all that stuff. So, sorry, ISO speed, Kai Sinet, etc. Oh, you're talking about like things like that. Oh yeah, no. They 100% got hit like big influencers. Yeah. I don't know what the right way to do about it is. But yeah, like big influencers like that. And stuff, like you'd have to find a big sports influencer to like really like tag along and like pay their asses to go and like make it more public. Yeah, for sure. People don't watch main media no more. People don't watch ESPN and your Foxes and your stuff like that. Young kids don't do that. Like, I did that when I was a kid. I got up and knew when the games were, hopped in and did my shit. And would watch whatever was on and listen to broadcasts and stuff. Kids don't really do that nowadays. They watch YouTube streamers. It's more accessible for them. They get more personal with them. They get their jokes, their humor. So yeah, I think they should find like a big sports influencer and just pay them whatever. Might not be able to get the biggest of the biggest, but someone that has a average viewer thing of like a couple thousand that watch them per live stream and bring them in and have them get some exclusive stuff and pay them you probably pay them 10 grand for the week and they would go and do it. I hear Discord like going off like crazy. I love to watch people like Kai and Speed on sideline interacting with bench players. Yeah, but like the thing where they would be concerned about that is that like their personalities. Kai, I think would be pretty cool. Speed is like all outrageous, so like it might interfere with what the game is trying to offer. You know what I mean? I was here at the Warriors, and there's a lot of celeb American sports people that come to the Warriors. Last year, the Golden State coach was shouting out up the walls. Yeah, they had a big sign for the Golden State Warriors game. That's what Nam was saying earlier. It's pretty cool. We had Jack's Black supporting the Warriors when he was here, and then Panthers went and tried to get him when he went to Oz. Did they really? That's actually hilarious. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I think I don't know exactly what the best method of going with things. I think one thing that they definitely have missed out is the creator side of stuff, where really targeting that kind of market. As far as guys like, even guys like us, if we're just being honest, I mean, we do American React stuff. So most of our viewership is from Australia, but there are a lot of sports channels out there that are more targeted towards American sports that they could have reached out to and done different things. You're muted, by the way, now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's definitely something that they could be doing. There's something that they're missing because this game is so easily to be enjoyed. And they're missing something that's not making it blow up.
It's the marketing. It's the marketing.
Yeah. It's
how you can easily. There are pockets of Polynesians throughout the United States, major pockets. I mean, humongous pockets, especially when you go to California. A lot, like we talked to Mozzie, it's a big demographic in the Bay Area. Are you promoting there? Are you like literally purposely promoting in that area?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we don't
Los
know.
Angeles, there's a huge. Are you purposely promoting there? Like, where are you promoting? You know what I'm saying? Well, I know it's like it's a specific. You want to specifically promote to certain people that already watch the sport. They already watch it.
Yeah. Well, and again, like we don't know how exactly they were promoting stuff. We just know from because we know directly how they were promoting the T20 World Cup, and that's why we go back to this all the time because we talked with guys from the MLC. We had them on our channel. We had them for live streams, and
several times. Yeah,
we spoke with them directly. And we spoke with them off stream as well. And the fact for the I know a different sport, but like for the T20 World Cup. There was a guy after the game. We left the game. Non brought me to a gas station so I can grab some beer before we went back to the hotel room. And I'm wearing a cricket jersey. And the guy was like, "Oh, he's like, man, that's a cricket jersey." He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Why are you wearing that?" I was like, there was a cricket game today. He goes, "Oh, for what?" And I was like, dude, it's the T20 World Cup is taking place right now. He goes, "Oh, where at?" And I said 15 minutes down the road. And he goes, "What?" He goes, "How did I live here?" He's like, "How do I not know that?" And I said, "That's." And
he actually watched the game too. He watched the game.
And I was like, that's the problem. I was like, that's the problem. It's simple things. Hire the Poop Monkey Pro Wizards. You're a league player, Harry. He's so stupid. Do you think that each NRL team should align themselves with an NFL team, have like a partnership, go heavy? Yes. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a lot of money, but yeah, absolutely. If they can stretch that, yeah. I mean, there's things you could do. There's things you can do, like, because things really don't start picking up for the NFL until like the later weeks of training camp and stuff like that. If they did, and the timeline's kind of like crisscross, and I think that's where like it doesn't really fit. But if they could do something where each team has a NFL team and they did some type of promotional vid during OTAs where it's not mandatory practices and stuff like that, could be something that could be really cool.
You just gotta do YouTube videos together. Just create YouTube videos, create content, make it fun, do different things, like show their personalities. We fall in love with personalities.
If you don't want to go to NFL, go to the college level.
Yeah.
And pay them a couple $1,000s and call it a fucking day. And have them come out. Pay for their trip to come out to Australia for 5 days. Yeah. You know how many players would do, how many athletes would do that?
Look, you can go do a quick NIL deal with a college player where they promote your sport. You bring them over, you do this full series of stuff with them, with dealing with the sport, also the culture of the city that they're going to. You can make it bigger than what it is because you're using the specific players to sell the idea of just getting people to be aware of the sport.
Yeah, I mean, and like we didn't get to like sit and talk with Fletch for long, like before or afterwards, because we were on a timeline. But like that was like one of the things that we wanted to tell him was, working with the different athletes and stuff like that is just such it's such an important part. Like when we were emailing back and forth between Lucas and we were kind of giving our game plan, because originally what they wanted us to do was do a little interview, react to his highlights, and just do like how we normally do our videos. And we're like, well, that doesn't really do anything because the only people that are going to watch is the NRL guys. We're like, we want to show their personalities. We're like, personalities sell. Once people get hooked on somebody because of how they are, who they are, and we said that in the podcast. If you go back and watch, we were like, you know, it should be more easily accessible for people to watch the Fletch and Hindy show, because they're gonna fall in love with those guys, so they're gonna watch just because of those guys. And after watching the show and just laughing enough, then they're gonna be like, oh well, what the fuck is this sport that they played, that they watch? Like, what is this? So let me tune in. And let me figure out. Let me get in on the joke, like on the inside jokes that they say. Let me get into it.
The equivalent of watching them is like watching Shaq, Charles Barkley, and them. That's the equivalent of watching them. And people love watching Shaq and them more than they watch the games. So, and that's the end. That's the end, is using that personality to get you in there.
It's using FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. Right? Mm-hmm. You sell a personality to where when they say inside jokes and they don't, and everyone's laughing, and it's like, well, why are they laughing? Well, now I got to figure out why, because I don't want to miss out on the joke. So now I need to watch more so I can understand the joke and why this is funny. Like when they did the interview with Reese Walsh. Why do they call him the pretty boy of the NRL? Like what's all that about? Who is he? Why is that funny? Why were they making fun of him? What is that joke exactly?
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I want to watch so I can figure out. You know, that's how you trigger the viewership from new people, is making them like they're missing out on something. You know. So I think it would be cool if they did something with how NBL and NBA did with LaMelo, bring potential athletes. Well, I mean that's a like situational thing, because like that was like not a normal thing. But athletes able to play rugby league for a year or two from college, they have to get. You have to get athletes that couldn't make it into the NFL that people just fell in love with, and it'd be a hard time to do that now because of the UFL. Because now there's other options for them to play professional ball and make decent money. I know the Warriors did a lot of marketing with Sean Johnson touring the states and stuff in the lead up, going to Rams and Kings games. Oh well, okay, well so that's really good. Now, was that marketing and stuff on Sean Johnson's YouTube channel, or was that on Warriors channels? Like, did they just have him there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you can post videos," but they weren't promoting? Because I never seen any of it. And we follow all the Warriors shit because you're a Warriors fan, so I never seen that. I never heard a lick of it.
Yeah, but that's the biggest thing too with like NRL content. Like now, because of the relationship we're starting to build with Fox and Fox Australia, that we have a little more leeway with doing some reactions. But at the same time, before we got into this position and we were trying to do multiple videos, we've had so many good videos that we just had to scrap. And it's like, you're blocking it for what reason? If you claim the monetization, cool. But why block the video from Australia and New Zealand, and then you come back and then block it from the rest of the world? That doesn't make any sense. If you want the game to expand, and you know the quickest way to do it in the States is through social media, why not allow people to react to the videos?
Well,
like, I don't care about the money.
One thing I found super interesting, we did that whole creator comp and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that they should do like the top 5, top 10. I think they should still have posted those. But the guy that won it, they never posted it.
Oh,
so he won it, but you didn't post it to promote him either, like you know, or vice versa, or whatever. Where it's like, oh well, fuck, dude. Like, okay, say for us, for instance, say we are a mainly U.S. channel based thing, and we made our NRL creator comp video, and we won it. Let's all put this in for instance sakes, and we won it. And we told all the people, oh, we won, but they never shared it. Now, imagine if they shared it and all the people from the U.S. like, oh, we fuck with these guys. We're like, oh, they shared it. Well, now I want to fuck with them.
Yeah.
It's a mismarket because it never got shown. I thought they were going to at least post the video that won.
I thought too.
And they didn't do that either. Like, it's just little things like that I think
like
that
what they
could have been done a little differently.
They should have done is made it an actual competition, pushed it, you know, where it's much
They
earlier.
didn't even announce the winner online. It was announced on the website. There was no announcement. We got an email, and then if you didn't go to the Creator Comp website, you didn't know who won.
Yeah, because
Nobody knew.
just imagine if you like instead of being so close to the game, if it was like 2 months prior, right? 2 months prior, and it's a month out is when you pick your top 10, and they feature the top 10 on their socials, and then see who people actually click and watch, and then pick your top 3 or and give all 3 something to be at the game.
Well, because now, and like I was telling them earlier, it's like even if there was just one big winner, allow the top 5, top 10 to have media access. You don't pay for their trip or anything like that, but they are able to have media access. Because those of y'all that don't know how media access work, it's not that crazy. Like we did the thing for the Senior Bowl, hundreds of people had media access. It wasn't hard. You go in, you're in a room, whatever. You get the film and everything. You don't get there's no like special stuff that you have unless you are like some special feature. You're just there. So it's just more opportunity. They could have had several of channels that could have came out and have done different things like that, and gave them badges to where, okay, where you're allowed in the press box, you're allowed to go to these events, you pay for their ticket or whatever, and then it cost them not even a couple $100, like monetary wise, like because the ticket, they're not losing the money, no, because it wasn't sold out. You're getting free market, exactly.
You're getting free marketing.
Yeah. But yeah. But it's not complaints. It's just things that we think that they could have done a little bit better that would have helped.
The biggest thing to me is just marketing. It's marketing.
I mean, we're no genius with this, but we're also not stupid, and that's why we wish we would have won, because these are all things that we already had talked about, like things we would have straight up talked to them, be like, why are we not allowed to react to videos? Why do y'all block videos when we react to them instead of just copywriting them and just taking the monetary value from it, but allowing us to react to it to spread the word? We're not making nothing from it. The only thing we're making from it is subscribers. Whenever a video gets copyright claimed, we don't see $1.
Yeah.
The league gets it. So, we could post 100 videos of NRL content and we wouldn't see $1 of it. But say those 100 videos get, 50,000 views each. Well, they're seeing they're seeing 10, 20 grand.
Yeah.
It's pennies compared to what they're probably making, but it's still free money because they're not having to do no work. We're doing all the work.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of the stuff is just a little weird, but we'll see how it all plays out. Like I think they're on the right track. As far as going into next year, this is definitely better than it was last year. I want to see how they improve things and what things they do a little bit differently. Hopefully, we can keep building a relationship that we've had with Fox Sports, and get out there and do some different stuff and have more access and be able to do something to like really show the thing and work with them. Like that was like the biggest thing when we talked to the guys. It was like, we want to work with y'all. What ideas do y'all have? Let us know too. We can collaborate and figure out something that benefits all of us. I mean, that's what the game is, right?
Yeah.
To say the NRL have some marketing approach corrections to be done is a massive understatement. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Denver said, just saw a video, English woman rugby league player. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I hope she's okay. It was bad. Yeah, meteorite, exactly. Back in the day, they had Tina Turner promoting the game and Billy Idol. And now they have Russell. They have Russell Crowe because he owns a thing, but it's like, get back to media rights in Australia as well. Unfortunately, yeah. Well, a lot of it's on 9, unfortunately, but it's a whole nother story of how all these little things among all this shit, how it works. Yeah, we're very transparent with all this stuff, probably too transparent to a certain extent, but is never transparent to try to get our own personal gain from anything. It's because when we watch stuff, it's like we want to help promote the game. We want, so hopefully that'll happen. Same deal with cricket. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, look, this has been fun. I mean, this has been, great live stream. Like I said, I don't know what the next game that we will do will be. I am kind of looking at the schedule. I know there's a 11 o'clock game, Storm and Eagles. That is on a Saturday, which is always tough. Like Fridays are always the best day for me normally. There is a West Tigers Knights game on March 7th. We are going to try and do more. And like I said, we're going to try to do some on here. Like when I say we want to try to do 2 games to AFL, 2 games to NRL a month, some of them are on YouTube, some are on Discord. So that's why we always tell people to go join our Discord. And the games that we can do here, we'll try to. I see there's a Dragons and Rabbitohs game, which is on Friday at 11 p.m. So that's not that bad. So that might be something that we can try and manage. There's also a late game on like a Sunday, which could a 12 o'clock game, Eels and West Tigers on Sunday, March 16th. That's at 12. That's something that I probably could do on Discord, maybe on live stream. But we'll have to figure all that out. But just stay tuned for the journey, guys. Go ahead and subscribe, like it. We're gonna have a lot more content coming up. We're gonna have, like I said, some NRL, some AFL. We're gonna have some cricket as the IPL season is gonna come off and start. We're gonna have a lot of basketball coming up as the playoffs will be starting up soon, as well as some hockey. We do a wide variety, so we're don't think we're ever neglecting a sport. We just watch a little bit of everything. So
yeah.
So Gronk should be an NRL ambassador. You're probably right, Dimmer. Suit and tie, Zach. Interview Mister. You're right. But yeah, unless Nana has any other closing thoughts or words, I think we'll go ahead and get on out of here and wrap up a very amazing stream. It's been 3 weeks since we've done a live stream, so it's been quite some time. It started off bad. I don't know if you saw the start of the first one.
The game, or you mean you?
Me, I didn't have the replay intro thing on, and so like I was like just kind of standing up, and I was like trying to do the thing, and I was like, oh shit, we live? I was like, oh fuck. I was like, yeah, we're here, guys. What up?
That's funny.
So it has been a little while, but like I said, we just been having some shit going on, so. We'll have a lot more live streams going on soon, man. And we just appreciate you all for tuning in, joining us. If y'all haven't saw that Fletch interview, guys, go watch it and share it. Like, we're under 1,000 views. Like, I really wanted the big crazy goal of being like 10, 20,000. I don't know if we'll get that, but we're at like 847 last time I checked. So I would love to get that above 2,000. So if y'all like the interview, share it with some friends. And we asked some interesting questions and different stuff like that. So go check it out. And We'll be back at some point next week. We'll have some live streams this week, whether it's for NBA or college basketball or NHL or whatever, and we'll,
there might
we'll
be the Coming In Sports will probably be on here live tomorrow morning. So if you guys want to check out and learn some more about football, there'll probably be a live stream. Well, not probably this. I see it's set now. NFL free agency for defense set for tomorrow morning.
Should be fun.
Or this morning. So check that out. I'll probably still be asleep, to be honest with you this time.
I will be driving to the parades. I'm like looking at the clock and I'm like, motherfucker, I don't feel like going. But we're gonna go anyway. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for liking. This has been 2 amazing streams today, and an amazing Discord stream as well. So
most definitely.
We'll talk to y'all in the next one. Love you guys, and
Appreciate
we'll catch you all.
Love you guys.
Next time.
Share us to your friends and your forums, man. Share us. And tell everybody, the people that you know in the chat that come to our videos that talk trash. So you know what? Go to the live streams, and you might actually fall in love with them. That's all we're saying.
And I'm giving you a half-ass shoe because I got a half a beer, but we'll close it out that way because I did say I would do one. So I'm gonna give you all half of one. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Bro.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. We truly appreciate you. Love you. See you next one. Peace out, y'all.
Cheers.